It worked. You know, sometimes like we go to do this and I'm just like, is this going to work this time? I don't even know, but every time it does. It's like it's like the imposter syndrome slips into actual streaming as well. Anyway, on that happy note, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Happy Magic Monday. Hope you're all having had an awesome day and are having an awesome week and had an awesome weekend, of course. We're going to be playing some Magic today. In fact, We've got this draft that we haven't started yet because our computer was doing fun things last week. It wasn't fun things.
Yeah, it was very unfun.
So why does it say we're playing blue? Where's the blue? Is it... Oh, it's probably like an ability on one of these things where you could pay like white or blue kind of a thing, and so we're going to always pay white or something like that. Where is it? That's right. I forgot we have Elspeth and Jetmir in this deck.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. Okay. I don't see it. Anyway, here's the deck. I'll let people look at that for a little bit while we get started on things. Oh man. we're here. I'm happy. My hair is sufficient. Ooh, it's still a it's still a lot tacky up there. That's gross. Okay, I will try to remember to not wipe my mouth with this napkin anymore, because I've just wiped a lot of hair gel onto it. Oh, that's real gross. Anyway, hi everybody. Welcome. Great to see you. For those of you who may be new, whether you're watching live or on the VOD, what's going on, everybody? This is Joe.
And Amy.
We are Geek for All, and we are here for some Magic Monday. We are streaming, as you may be able to tell, some Streets of New Capenna premiere drafts here on MTG Arena.
Ooh.
Fancy. We've never done this before, ever.
Nah.
We didn't do a 15-hour stream of it. We haven't done streams of it every week since that 15-hour stream. Nothing at all. I think I'll start the first game while we wait for folks to trickle in. If you are here, please don't ever hesitate to say hi in chat. Amy is our chat smith, if you will, taking care of all of you fine folks. And then, I chime in as needed or as I'm able. And we have Storm Shadow, who we're facing first.
Amy Chatsmith reporting.
That's right. This hand is bad. Technically, if we draw any land, we can get Overseer, but this is a stretch if I've ever seen one. Let's mulligan. This hand is arguably worse. It's actually the exact same hand, isn't it? Broken Wings, Cleanup Crew, Elspeth, but Buy Your Silence instead of the card draw spell. Guess we're going to 5. Thanks, deck. That's a little bit better, and still Elspeth. They really want us to have Elspeth.
Wow.
But since we can only keep 5 cards, I probably have to ditch Elspeth and Buy Your Silence. I mean, I know I have to ditch Buy Your Silence, but I probably also have to ditch Elspeth here and hope that we have some, Search Your Library cards, although I do not recall if we do. Oh! We drew the Inspiring Overseer. Okay. That's a positive, I suppose. Is that off, by the way? I don't think that.
It is not.
There you go. See? I'm glad I asked and pay attention. Thank you.
I
Sorry.
almost couldn't do that.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
All right. Inspiring Overseer. We gain a life and draw a green land. Spectacular. Amazing. So now we can just draw gas, right, deck? Just gas. That is a blitz. Take 5? Yeah, because it can't block anyway, so. Sure, take 5. That's fine. Seems very aggressive, but I'll take it. I probably wouldn't have blocked anyway. That is just fine. They draw a card. Oh, and it gets a counter. That's right. Silly me. Okay. Civil Servant is a good one. Yeah, I think, holding back Killshot here seems really suspect. So I think I will just hold on to Boon of Safety if they try to kill something, and otherwise save Killshot for a later turn. Even though Body Dropper is a 3/3, still. Taking 3 damage here is not the worst thing I've ever heard. Like that. No blocks. Okay. 4 mana. Maestro's Colors, obviously. Syndicate Infiltrator. Good card. Very good card. I will happily take my turn. Jet Mir.
Oh, yeah.
With the mana left over for Boon of Safety as a backup. Amazing. Combat. Attack with both. I don't have any other citizens, but that's irrelevant. Attack. Yes. Awesome. Wow. Okay, let's end the turn. Well, Jetmir is a 6/4, is a really good blocker against the Body Dropper, and since they all have Vigilance, the Inspiring Overseer is a good blocker for the Syndicate Infiltrator, because either way, I mean, if we have to do both, and they have, Pump for the Body Dropper or something, it'll be a problem for Jetmir, but the Boon of Safety will save somebody, and that's the important part. There it is. Oh, interesting. Okay. It actually gets off because a shield counter doesn't protect that. So he is a 1/1 legitimate business person. That's it. Unfortunate.
They're all 1/1 legitimate business people.
I know.
Erica's here. She says, hey, everyone.
What's up, Erica? Happy Magic Monday. So what's your ability? You can attack another creature and give it menace until end of turn. Okay.
There's somebody outside singing.
Is there?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I was like, is there sound coming through my
Headphones over there?
And then I was like, no.
It wouldn't be voice, like vocals. Yeah. That's funny. All right, 3 damage. I'm going to have to take 3 again. That's a good piece of removal in this particular instance for them. Nicely done. All right, so we have a land. I'll definitely play it, and at this point, we're good. Let's go ahead and... Oh, he's a citizen now. Oh, thanks so much. That's so nice of you. You made him a citizen. That's actually very funny.
How can he be both a business person and a citizen, Joe?
I mean, citizens can't own things?
Nope.
Okay. My mistake.
Clearly not.
That's hilarious. I'm so glad they did that now. I mean, like, it obviously would have been better to have our mythic, but still, that's pretty funny.
Erica says it's kind of miserable over here. It's a nice temp, but like 80% humidity. And tomorrow our high is 96 with heat index of 103.
Oh, no.
Ugh.
That's rough.
I was just thinking to myself, because we just shut off the AC, I was just thinking to myself that I could already feel like my head getting hot.
Mm.
Which really just means I'm dehydrated, but still.
Well, we got a 2-for-1. Well, we lost on the 2-for-1 there, which really sucks. We're in a much tougher spot now. But the thing is, Cormella Glamour Thief, the 2-4 haste, that they can add mana to cast instants or sorceries, I don't care. They don't have the mana to stop this by sacking it, so I'm going to kill the flyer, and we take 5. And go to 5. That's very bad. And we scried to the bottom? No. We didn't get to scribe because the card fizzled. Right. Silly me.
Erica, our opponent is Soren.
That's true. Gathering Throng, which lets us get the other Gathering Throng. That's actually great. This is a 3-1, and we will keep the legitimate business person untapped. So we'll attack with the flyer. Pre-combat. They have 1 card in hand. What a top deck, man. That's great. Take that action. Oh, okay, so we only had the one other. I didn't recall how many others we got, but I will play the other Gathering Throne. Take the action and then fail to find. Cool. Oh, and that's our Search the Library card.
Oh, nice.
So we got to shuffle Elspeth back to the top.
Nice.
Good times.
Erica says, yes, Soren, my favorite planeswalker who did nothing wrong.
Never in his whole life. It's a long life to have done nothing wrong. It's kind of impressive.
Yeah, unfortunately, the longer your life, the more opportunities to do the wrong thing, I suppose.
It's true. Very true. Gross. We're at 3. Gross. They do not have the mana to sack something with Body Dropper right now. So if they attack with both, we can block appropriately to kill everything. So yeah, I was going to say, so I'd be surprised. And sure enough, they didn't do it. Rakish Revelers, which gives us another 1-1. We can still attack with the flyer. That's a good sign. Yes, please. And then play this and make a citizen.
Erica says, if American politicians are any indication, longer life corresponds directly to capacity to be awful. That's pretty funny.
That is funny. I mean, there's like elements of money and power in there too, but otherwise I don't disagree. That's
yeah,
funny.
I think it just, if you're rich, you can live longer because you can pay to live longer. And,
excuse me.
awful rich politicians.
What do you think? Access to healthcare lets you live longer or something? God, Amy. Stop pushing your liberal agenda on our show.
Yep. That's what I'm doing. If I was pushing my liberal agenda, y'all would know it.
That's fair. This is great. Turns out flyers win games. Did we know this? Go to combat. Attack for 2.
Erica says, imagine not having a budget for doctor's visits. What a concept.
I know. Who does that?
I know.
Now, the nice thing here is you would think that in a normal situation for their deck, that they'd be able to use the Body Dropper along with the Tenacious Underdog as a bit of a combo to, like, sack the Underdog, get a counter on the Body Dropper, get the Underdog back, but they have to pay 2 life every time they try to blitz it, which means that they can't do it. They're at such a low life total at this point. They could maybe do it once. Technically, they can do it twice, but that would be very difficult. Now, they've top decked, because they scryed 2, so they are top decking something that's arguably helpful. They get maybe a 1/1 creature, I assume, because you don't need the treasure here for anything. Yeah. So they just put more bodies on the field, because eventually they may just be able to swing out and try to get the last couple of points of damage in that way, because they've got to do something, because we're attacking with this Overseer every turn. Next turn they'll be tied with us. The turn after they'll be at 1, and then the turn after that they'll be dead unless something changes. So at a certain point they're going to do like a desperation attack, or it's possibly a coordinated attack where they realize that they can, like, oh, come on, deck. They can, like, swing in without any fear of anything. So let's attack for 2. Put them to 3. Now this just lets them add the mana, or does that happen? When it dies, return an instant or a sorcery from your graveyard to your hand. Got it. Okay. Well, what instants and sorceries do they have? They have Murder. That's a pretty good target for that ability, I suppose.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know about... it wasn't, like, super hot today, was it? I mean, you were out. I wasn't.
It was hot.
It was hot today?
Yeah.
It's going to get warm, like, while we're here, just because we always have to turn the AC off. So. Okay, so they did try to do that thing, but really? Wow. Putting themselves to 1 as well.
Whew.
All right, let's do this. All right, so that happens there. Oh, because it's got Menace now. That's what they're going for. Okay, that's fine. I think we go like this and block here. We have 2 more blockers, and they have 3 more attackers. We cannot live, right? Is that correct? Like I said, it's a likely coordinated thing here. My pen just fell behind the desk. That's fine. I'll live. Yeah, we lose. We go like this, and we take exactly 3 and die. Yep, nicely done. Very coordinated.
Thank you, Storm Shadow.
Very well played.
Good game.
Yeah, they live at 1 when we die.
Wow.
Very nicely done.
Very good game.
Those 2 forests probably didn't help, but they had the scry too, right? Like,
yeah.
So, you know.
Erica says, by the way, I started a Nuzlocke of Pokemon Platinum, and my luck is insane. I found a shiny female Ralts with plus special attack, minus attack nature.
That is very nice.
Cool.
I'm glad that the universe is balancing out our shit nature luck for you.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to get it, right?
Right.
At least it's someone we know. This is a decent hand. Very good. Much better than our Multi 5 in the last game. I don't know if I'm ever going to see that pen again. Until we move out, I imagine.
I don't see it.
It fell behind the desk. I mean, it's probably behind that backdrop thing there.
The little, like, kickboard.
Mm-hmm. All right, so they have a Racer's Ring and a Cabaret Courtyard, which means they're likely Cabaret, but they could be more, I suppose. Oh, we don't have red yet, so we can Rakish Revelers at the end of their turn here. That's pretty good.
We could all be more.
Wow. Thanks for that. I needed that. Mm. You can get your hand off me now if you want.
Get your hand off of me.
Yeah. That's the... You could get your hand off of me, or you could just continue to be an asshole. Oh, damn. See, we didn't know we were going to draw the planes. I would have put it on the planes, but still, not a big deal.
It's Fibblethip.
Yes. Wait, where?
Their sleeves.
Oh, I was like, this is not Fibblethip.
No.
That is Zayator, thank you.
That does not even look similar in any capacity.
Correct. Okay, so... Combat. 2. If you trade, you trade. You don't. Hell yeah. High-rise Sawjack, please. Yeah. Okay.
So, Erica, any news on that show you were talking about last?
Oh, yes. When are auditions? Or when were auditions?
Yeah.
Okay. Another kill shot. Decent, decent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we could play Speakeasy Server, but if we play Rakish Revelers first, we'll have more creatures. So combat first. Attack with the flyer again. They didn't want to trade last time. They still don't want to trade this time. Beautiful. Play this. Get the 1/1. Good stuff. Now, if we draw Jetmir, I'm going to feel like an idiot, but otherwise, I'm happy with this play of the Revelers here. If we draw a land, it's actually going to be a tough choice between these two, although I suppose not having a really decent use for any of these abilities might make the Speakeasy Server a better choice. So, +1/+1 counter on that thing. That's fine. We drew a 6th land. Like I said, it's actually not that hard. I'm just going to play this. Go ahead. Sorry, Amy.
No, it's fine. She says auditions are in about 6 weeks.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Assassins is the first show of the season. Cool.
Very cool.
Okay. So the season starts in the...
It's like a winter series, I guess. Or a fall series. Because, I mean, obviously there's auditions and then there would be, like, rehearsals and stuff, so... Their own Rakish Revelers. They are short on land. They needed that treasure to get their 5th mana. So... we drew another land. We are not short on land, notably. So we'll play this. We'll play a Glittermonger and still have up 3 mana for a kill shot. So we go to combat, attack for 5 in the air this time. Still taking all of it. I'm very surprised. Okay. I mean, I guess, like, the Park Heights Pegasus would just be a trade with the Inspiring Overseer. So maybe they don't want to do it for that reason. They have their own Speakeasy server. Got it. Got it. Okay. Artifact, enchantment, exile from a graveyard, or gain 4 life. Interesting. Okay. Well, now the only attack we can do is with Speakeasy Server to see if they trade, which they very well might at this point. I assume they have more flyers in their deck, but maybe they don't. Our decks at this point seem very similar, but let's go to combat, see if they trade. They do. Okay. No problem. Civil Servant is fine. We do not have 2 kill shots up, only 1. Oh, actually we do, with the Glittermonger, if we need it. We can make a treasure and play both. They make their own treasure. Okay.
Oh. Erica says, yeah, it will rehearse July through August and perform in September.
Cool.
Oh.
Got a headache?
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, I had a headache so bad the other. Do you want meds?
It just like came out of nowhere. It's, again, I'm dehydrated. I just need more water.
All right. Well, do you want this at all when you come back or no?
No.
Okay.
Hopefully not.
Okay. Anyway. If I can get it in there, I'll put it away. There we go. Okay. Rocco, Cabaretti Caterer, is looking for X equals 3. They get the Alliance trigger on the Celebrity Fencer. Search the library for a creature with mana value X or less. Put it onto the battlefield and then shuffle. Okay. So 3 or less mana value, or CMC, gets the Professional Facebreaker. Whenever 1 or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, make a treasure. Sack a treasure, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. Got it. Okay. Now what? Pass to attackers. Let's see it. I'm super curious. They don't do it at all. Beautiful. I mean, before my turn, I might as well make a treasure. Why the hell not? Okay. Okay. No like artifact creatures or anything on their side. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Meh. 9, 10. Let's go to combat. Let's attack for 2 in the air. See what happens. They're back up to 16. Because of the speakeasy server. They take the 2. Perfect. Yeah, I think I dropped this. At this point. Exile a card from a graveyard? Does that make sense? Maybe. Maybe I just exile the speakeasy server so they can't get it back in any capacity. They don't have black, though. So they're not really going to be able to. So, no, I'm just going to gain 4 life. Okay. And I'll end my turn. Getting a 6/6 on the field would be really good if and when they try to Alpha Strike, which it seems like they're going to try to do at some point. To just swing out and try to kill us or deal a shit ton of damage to us. I mean, we were at 25 even if I hadn't gained the 4 life. Now we're at 29. On board, we have enough for 1 kill shot. A reach trampling 4/5 stops our flyer from attacking. That's unfortunate. Okay. So they're gonna like sack a treasure and do stuff. Oh, they're tapped out mana wise, except for the 1 treasure / a second one that the Glittermonger can make this turn. Goldhound. That interesting. They use a treasure to make a creature that's a treasure. I guess that's a solid upgrade. Plus, it's another counter on their Celebrity Fencer, so there's that as well. Passed right through their attacks.
This is starting to get scary looking.
You think so?
For me.
Oh.
Because I don't know what any of the cards do.
Citizen. Where are my other citizens? There. There. Oh. That's a little scary, though. Damn it. I think we have to wait for them to Alpha Strike, and then we can Alpha Strike back and be a lot more better off.
Well, now that they saw you mouse over all your citizens, they probably know what you have.
I doubt it. It's possible. Oh, did I forget to... I probably forgot to make a treasure at the end of their turn, but that's fine. No attacks, because they have a 4/5 with reach now. They make a treasure. Okay.
Erica, did you say you know what the next show's gonna be after Assassins?
I thought so. She told us... if I remember correctly, she told us about 2.
Okay.
I thought. Another Jetmir's Fixer. Okay. Get another counter on the Celebrity Fencer. Using the ability of the Professional Facebreaker to play or possibly play the top card of their library this turn. It is a Black Market Tycoon, which is another treasure maker. Okay. And the Alliance trigger happens. Their creatures are so small. Okay.
Hey guys, check out our other channels.
Links down in the description box below. You can make a treasure with your Glittermonger. Ooh, Strangle. Okay, that's a good one. They kill the Rakish Revelers, I assume. Could be the flyer, I suppose. Or the Sawjack? They don't have a big flyer. They only have a 2/1. What does it do? When it deals combat damage to us, they draw a card. Yeah, they just kill the 5/3. That makes sense. What is? The Pegasus. Okay, pass to attackers. Let's see it. Please, just the Celebrity Fencer. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, God, that's funny. Okay, goodbye. Next. Alright, before my turn, I'll make another treasure. That's amazing. Ooh, Boon of Safety. Look at you. Okay, so yeah, I probably just do this now. Because now I have Boon of Safety and Kill Shot for their next turn. So yeah, let's just do this.
I'm just dancing to Ariana Grande now.
Why?
Because you were like, next.
Nice. Okay. Tapping this citizen so that it gets +1/+0 and lifelink. And then we'll swing out and see what happens. There's no trample, so they could just chump block everything, basically. Yeah. Chump blocking the 9/9.
Erica says, I do not. I had heard they were doing 2 Sondheim shows, but I think things changed since then.
Gotcha.
Okie dokie.
So right now, 13 is getting through until they block more. These are tough blocks for them, which is, I'm very happy with that. All right, so that's 3. No, they decided against it. It's 3 there, plus another. So is that a chump, or are they going to try to kill it? Right now, the only non-chump is against the Inspiring Overseer. Okay, and they're killing the... And they're trying to kill the token, which is just going to be a 1/1 later. So I could save the Overseer. And it lets me scry one as well, so I'm going to do it. Oh, Darling of the Masses.
Nice.
If I had known, I might have waited a turn for this Alpha Strike, but fine with me, man. So the token dies on my side and nothing else, and they lose 5 creatures.
Oof. That is rough, man.
Seems good to me. Holy crap.
That is rough.
That's amazing. Yes, please. Incredible. Plus, we still have up Kill Shot if they really feel like attacking with basically their 4/5. There's nothing else on there that really scares me right now. The 4/5 is the scariest thing on the field. Well, I have a 6/6. Is one of the scariest things on the field. They have a Capenna Express that they can crew with treasure, which they are pretty well set up to make. Darling of the Masses.
Is that Ginny or it's just somebody random?
This is just somebody random. It's an elf citizen. Let's attack with this 7/6 and see what happens. Yes. Because they have to double block to kill, and then we'd be able to kill at least one thing, likely the Wrecking Crew, but we'll see. Let's see it. They make a treasure, crew the Express, and then block with the Express. We're still killing at least one. They have their own Kill Shot. Okay, smart, solid. Our decks are very similar. I will end our turn. Sure.
Well, how are things going otherwise, Erica?
Yeah, let us know. How was the weekend? Okay, another Gold Hound / treasure. Now they're going to sack it to play the top card of their library. Strangle. Wow.
She says, but which one is Citizen Kane?
None of them? I think Citizen Kane died already. Alright, so they're going to do it on the flyer, which kind of makes sense, but kind of doesn't. Like, you had a perfect blocker for it, but they probably want to be attacking with their 4/5 trampler.
No.
So, no. Why would they?
They don't want that.
I mean, they could do it right now. So they're going to make a treasure, crew the Express, and then attack with both. The Wrecking Crew and the Capenna Express. Resolves. If it's just the Capenna Express, it dies to a Kill Shot. If it's both, it's still the Capenna Express that I target. Pass to attackers. That's it. Sure, why not? They got enough ways to make treasure. I can stop it. Goodbye. It's so weird. What a weird game we're playing right now.
Yeah?
It's a high-rise Sawjack. Okay. Well, this will only have 4 power if it attacks, so we can't really attack at all. We're just gonna play this and pass. Okay. We are at 35. Why did they... Oh, they're gonna do it immediately to exile something, I guess? Because otherwise they're gonna take 2. Yeah. Oh, I see. But it has to both be from treasure, doesn't it? Yeah, they messed up. Oh, I've made it from a treasure. Good, okay. All right. They know their own ability. My bad. I don't. Okay, so they take no damage from that because they don't have any treasure. We are both top decking. They got a land. That's good for us. They make a treasure to play the top card of their library. How many cards do they have left? 15? Okay, we have 19. Now they have 14. It's a land. Beautiful. Okay. Pass to attackers. A 3/3. And that's it. Pass to blockers? Oh, because they have the mana. They can make 1 treasure. So let's go like this.
Okay.
Actually, fine. Because they have 1,000,000 mana, so let's block that way. Let's see what they choose to do. They can do it 3 times, one of which would be a counter. So they can make it a 6/6, and I blocked with a lot more than 6. So they can kill the Glittermonger here. They can try to kill one of the high-rise Sawjacks. I'm not that worried about it. It's a 1-for-1 basically, but they're doing like 1,000,000 things. So yeah, so it's a 6/6. So okay, so they can kill 2 things. And it's the high-rise Sawjacks. Okay, we get to keep the Glittermonger. Very nice. Prior to my turn, let's make a treasure. And we drew the Gathering Throng, which means we get 2 more creatures. So Gathering Throng number 1. Take the action. Gathering Throng number 2. And we have played neither of our mythics yet this game, so I'm still pretty happy about this. Let's decline. They still have a 4/5, so still no attacking, but I will pass. We have no red on the field, but we do have 4 treasure, so we will be able to play Jetmir. So yeah.
Erica says, things are okay, I suppose. I'm a little anxious about the weather, just because we're in full-blown summer now, and that means storms.
Yeah.
You should move to, like, the desert.
This deals damage equal to the number of creatures you control, so 4. So you can kill Darling of the Masses here. It's a solid play. It's a solid play. Well, actually, that's a question, Erica. Once you are at a point where you're able or willing to move out, are you looking to stay in the area that you're in, or are you looking to like branch out? Like where's your either pie in the sky or realistic ideas of where you'd like to end up?
Pie in the sky is like Candyland.
Yes. I'm just gonna double block with these Gathering Throngs. Like we're at 35. But I want to kill this stupid wrecking crew. So, sure, let's do it.
Get it? Because a pie is a dessert.
I do get it. Yeah. Oh, no, we're at 33. Okay, so they make a treasure, which is fine. Like, they can sack it and possibly play the top card of their library, but they'd need it to be 5 mana or less, I suppose. It's a land. Good. They play it. Congrats. They have 11 cards left. Again, we have 17. Before I take my turn, I will make a treasure. And then draw a Jewel Thief.
Nice.
Speaking of treasure. Sure, let's do it.
She says, I kind of love to be somewhere like mountainous Vermont, where everything is kind of snowy and chilly.
Okay. We're like near-ish to Vermont here.
Sure.
All right, so they're going to try to exile the top card again. Oh, they're going to draw a card off the Racer's Ring. Solid play, but they're running real low on cards. They're at 10. Okay, no treasure. They have now 2 cards. Stimulus package, make 2 treasures, sack a treasure to make a citizen. Okay. They are very hard on the treasure plan, and it's a good deck for that. It's working pretty well for them, considering. So they may start moving away from doing professional face breaker treasure sacking and move on to stimulus package treasure sacking, but who knows?
God, I'm so itchy. It's like, annoying.
They just pass through their whole turn, so I make another treasure and draw a mythic.
Oh my god. Did you all see that? You did it.
That's real gross. Okay, so I want +1/+1 counter, flying, first strike, lifelink, or vigilance. Elspeth, please. I'm just going to put it on the Jewel Thief and give it flying. Right? Like, why wouldn't I? Jewel Thief, +1/+1 counter, so it becomes a 4/4 with flying, because it already has vigilance and trample. Let's go to combat and swing for 4 in the air with vigilance. End our turn. Make a treasure. Make a treasure. They're going to make a bunch of 1/1s and try to chip down on Elspeth. It's probably fine.
I was going to thank the magic gods that we got Elspeth, and then I was like, oh. Or I could thank Elspeth's gods from Theros.
That's right. So make a 1/1. It's going to be annoying past the end of the turn. Make a 1. Can I just go like this so I don't have to sit here anymore? Nope, still can't. Pass the turn. No, I have to actively click through everything even though I'm auto-passing. Okay, resolves. Pass to the end of the turn. Okay, they have no more treasures. They have 4 1/1s.
Erica says, sorry, Joe, you're a witch.
Yeah, exactly.
And then she says, I would die in the desert. LOL. 79 is sometimes too hot for me.
Okay.
Agreed.
So they're going to try to play the top card of their library. They have 7 cards left in their deck at this point. Prize fight. Fight spell. You can't kill anything. Maybe after a combat round, you can kill like the civil servant, maybe? I mean, now I know that I have to block in such a way where that's not going to occur, but I guess. Oh, no, it still could. Like, they could kill the civil servant with, like, fighting Black Market Tycoon against the civil servant after a block. Because that would be the way to save Elspeth. They're going to make a treasure and try to do it again. Exile another top card. Amazing. 6 cards in their library. Good. And they get a Strangle. Strangle kills Civil Servant. Strangle is 3 damage to or Planeswalker. Whoa, nice play. How many Strangles do they have? Is this their 3rd or their 4th? This is their 3rd. Oh, they targeted the Jewel Thief. Interesting choice. I guess they just prize fight the 1/1 against it now. That is a very interesting 2-for-1 against yourself. Very interesting. Although I guess it makes a... Yeah, because I wasn't counting the citizen in the 2-for-1. Exiling another card off the top. It's a land. Good. You deserve it. Okay. Elspeth goes to 3 here. If they swing out, they don't. Let's make a treasure. Do we draw? Okay, that's the mountain is fine actually. Do +1, +1/+1 counter, and a counter from among flying, first strike, lifelink, or vigilance. So we want the civil servant to get a counter, a +1/+1 counter, and a first strike counter.
Okay.
Then we go to combat, say no attacks, and end our turn. Because basically we want to just make sure that Elspeth lives. They have 4 cards left in their library. We're at 33. I'd be very surprised if this became a problem for us winning. We still have 14 cards left in our library, one of which is still Jetmir. So...
Well, how do they have so few then if we have 14?
Because of this. Every time they sack a treasure with this ability, they're exiling the top card of their library and choosing whether or not they play it that turn.
I didn't realize it was every turn.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's every time they do it. Right, it's not.
Okay.
It's a conscious choice on their part.
Okay, that's what I thought it was.
Yes. So they are now down to 2 cards in their library. They got 2 land off of those 2 professional facebreaker plays, and they just pass, which means we kill Elspeth, make a bunch of goddamn angels, and win. Either way, they can mill themselves out before we get to, but Elspeth definitely dies to make 5 3/3 flyers. We'll play the mountain, go to combat, and pass. So next turn we win. Either way, basically.
Yeah.
Because they can either, like... They have Ready to Rumble to deal 5 damage to our Civil Servant. You got it. Desperation attack, possibly? I mean, they might, like, exile the last card. But we still win. So that's fine. They exile that land. Good. They did scry, so they did know what their bottom card was, presumably. I don't remember if they put it to the bottom, but I assume they did, because they scried 2 at least once. They make a treasure, sack it to make a 1/1, or they sack it with their facebreaker. That's not how you lose the game, because that's not drawing a card, it's exiling the top card, so it will not make them lose. They pass 2 attackers. No desperation attack, interesting choice. I will make a treasure, not draw Jetmir, we drew a prize fight, and we win.
Thank you, J.C. Ramsey.
Wow. 33-10 this game ends at.
Wow.
I mean, again, we would have attacked for 15, and so it would have been 33 to -5, but still.
Yeah. Gross.
Plus that called shot with the mythic draw. I mean, you know, that's just whatever.
Yeah.
Throw me in a river, do I not float? Because Erica called me a witch. So then I would be burned at the stake as a witch, as opposed to just drowning to death in the river, like not a witch. Unicorns do exist, is who we're facing right now.
Oh.
This hand is cool. Weird with these 5-drops, but I like the Civil Servant. And the Gathering Throng. What a play. Or what a curve, I should say. That's awesome. Riveteer's Initiate. Elspeth. Gross. What a gross draw. You're gross, Dick. No, it's this way. Wow. Sicky Fingers. Good. Attack with it. Yeah. Perfect. You make a treasure. Congrats. 3 mana. Lets you play something else? No. So, kill shot on the Civil Servant after the Gathering Throng, maybe? Gathering Throng.
What are their sleeves?
Tameo. Give me a second, I'll show it to you. Tap an untapped citizen, you better believe it. 3/3 lifelink, get them. Yeah, it's the Altar Tameo.
Okay, it just looked very pink, and so I wasn't sure what I was seeing, but I get it now. It's very cool.
Yeah.
Erica says, if your deck is that gross, maybe we need a shower.
Maybe. Let's play this 4th land. We have a bunch of 5-drops, but we can do... we don't have double white. Interesting. But they know we have the Gathering Throng, so we might as well. Just go like this. Wow, we have like mono 5-drops in our hand, don't we? That's annoying. Let's go like this. They have 4 mana available, technically. Decline. So they can make 3 1/1s to trade with the Civil Servant if they really want to. Which would be annoying, but fine. It would be annoying because it would take forever for them to do it all. But we'd still gain 3 life. So they do it. Or at least they chump block. We'll see. Nope, they're doing it. Okay. I'm fine with them early game sacking 3 treasure to trade with our 2-drop. That's totally fine. And we gain 3 life off of it as well. Not a problem at all. Two damage happens. We're back to our starting life total of 20, and they make a treasure. 5 mana.
Oh, I guess it's just because it's a hologram, but I was like, why does the fish swim so slowly?
Yeah, it's only got like a set space to work with in here. Okay, so they need the green. There's their black. Wow, we're playing like the same deck, it seems. I mean, they didn't have an initiate in the other deck, but here's our 5th land. Speakeasy server, I suppose. Gain 2 life. Oh, yeah, each other, yeah. So 2 more life, go to 22. Good. Go to combat, swing for 6. They just make a 1/1 and block 1? Sure. Not a problem. Take 3, go to 14. Good.
I keep hearing weird sounds.
I do not.
I don't know if it's like echoing and just like making me think, but I don't know.
We're back to 20. They get another treasure. I'd love a white off the top here. That'd be pretty great. This is a citizen and this is a citizen. They'd all get plus. They both get +3/+3 in vigilance. We got another land. It's not another white though. They have a 4/1 scuttling butler. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you control 2 or more multicolored permanents, against double strike. They do control 2 or more multicolored permanents. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it keeps up the white if we do that? Sure, why not? Let's do it. Just deal a butt ton of damage to them all at once. Plus we have Boon of Safety to save the Gathering Throng and then hopefully kill a bunch of their things. Riveteer's Charm. We sack a creature or planeswalker with the highest mana value. That's a good play. It's got to be the Speakeasy server. Okay, decent. Decent play. Gathering Throng still gets +3/+3 in vigilance. It's a 6/4. Combat, attack, and then trade with Scuttling Butler, I assume? Or they try to. They make a treasure. Oh, so they just jump with a 1/1. Okay.
Is
so
it
I don't
Cogsworth?
What? The Butler?
Yeah.
No. Look at it. It's like a huge-ass thing that's like pushing a cart full of like luggage. It's weird.
Yeah.
We will end our turn. They don't have a treasure. Ugh.
I guess if it was Throne of Eldraine, it would be Cogsworth.
Oh, shit. I actually can't block the Butler because it's got double strike. Okay. We take 6. That's annoying.
And it'll take our luggage.
Yep. But it'll also get exiled to a Buyer Silence, I suppose. We're at 10. Oh, right. Did I say we take 6? I was wrong. We take 10.
Gross.
Mass Bandits. They are pulling ahead big time here. Another
Yeah.
white would be cool deck. Piece of shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 means this is not enough. And I actually still can't do both because we do not have enough land because this format sucks. Let's...
Yep.
Its controller creates a treasure, so they get another treasure, which they're just going to use to make another 1/1, so it doesn't really matter. But I guess I still kill the Masked Bandits here. Ugh, super annoying.
Erica says, sorry, y'all, because I guess she just went away and then just came back.
Sure.
And she said, did a little bit of ocarina practice since I forgot to do it at my normal time today.
Sure. No worries.
Is it coming along?
Especially if you're that kind of disciplined about like making sure you do it enough
Yeah.
and often enough and stuff. That sounds great. Yeah, we're going to lose. That one blowout play with this Riveteer's Charm really turned that game around for them. Really well done. Jesus Christ. I mean, I'll stop the 8 damage from the Butler because otherwise we die. So we take 5 and go to 5. We just lost half our life total 2 turns in a row.
Yikes.
And we didn't draw the land. Yeah, we lose. That's insane, man.
Marcus is here. He says, "Sup, folks."
What's going on, Marcus? So this makes 2 creatures, but we need the white. F off. Fine, whatever. It doesn't matter. We get 2 creatures, and then we don't die. We don't die this turn, but we definitely die next turn. Even with the land, even with Elspeth, like it doesn't do enough.
It just made 1 creature.
Doesn't matter. We have 2 blockers. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attackers, 8 attackers. We're at 5, and one of their creatures has menace. So yeah, we're very dead. Like I said, maybe not this turn. Oh, they still don't attack with the Tycoon, huh? Okay. No, we still die. We die right now. We take 6. Okay. Annoying. Mana would have been nice, but it's fine.
Thank you, unicorns do exist. Erica says, "Hi, Marcus Hart," and then she says, "It is. The big thing I'm having to work on is jumping between notes that are farther apart because those jumps require multiple fingers to move at the same time, and it's hard for my tiny, dumb brain."
It's probably more of... Is it more of a dexterity issue? I imagine that would be part of the problem as well.
Yeah, I have trouble with that kind of stuff, too.
God, this mana base. Ugh. We're splashing 1 card. 1. And this mana base sucks. Like, really badly. Sucks. Alright.
I took guitar class, and I say that there are certain songs I can play, but yeah, it's I was slow, so the problem was our teacher would play the song, on a CD or whatever, and we were supposed to play along with it, but because I was slow, a lot of the songs, like there were certain portions of the songs I could do really well, and then other portions I couldn't do at all because I didn't get to practice them because I was still like playing the last part before, being able to like move on to the second half of the next part,
This person has curved out perfectly against us, by the way. Perfectly. 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop. Fuck yourself. And we're at 14 and still fixing our mana. Garbage. Like
Marcus says Shieldon.
Okay.
And Cranidos.
Yeah.
Research day was today, or was yesterday.
Oh, okay.
I was able to get 3 shiny Cranidos, so another shiny family complete. The shiny Rampardos I got is a 93%
nice
IV.
Nice.
Badass.
That's really cool. All right, so we Broken Wings, kill the Death Toucher. No attacks. I'm going to get to attack him with the 3/2 next turn, which I'm not going to be able to do anything about. But then I can play the Glittermonger, I guess. Maybe the Rakish Revelers. No blocks. We're at 10. This sucks, but we've... What? What? Oh, because they needed the casualty. Got it. I was very confused. They did just make 2 4/3s, though. But we have Jetmir.
Ah.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This makes a citizen? No, it does not. This makes 2 creatures. So we want to play this first. No attacks.
So Marcus says, "Hi, Erica," and I think that's a high five, but it kind of looks like clapping.
It's a wave. It's a wave. You can
That's
see
a
the
wave.
movement on the side of
Okay.
the hand.
Yeah, it was like old person it.
Yeah.
Old person in it. Trying to see it.
All right. So what the hell? 3, 4. Can I see my card, please? Thank you. +2/+1 and trample. Inspiring Overseer without any white. Solid. Okay. Because we played the Revelers, and that was our only white source. So I guess I have to play the Glittermonger now, because every card in our hand has white in it, and I didn't realize it. I was just trying to stay alive.
Erica says it's probably brain and dexterity because I also really think about the notes I have to play, which almost definitely interferes with just letting muscle memory do it. That makes perfect sense, for sure.
It sure does. We lose. Oh, thank God we drew the white. Is that worth it, though? A 5-4 versus that 4-6 over there? The hell do we do about this? Is there literally anything we can do? They have a 4-6 that they can just make unblockable. They're top decking, but who cares? They have everything they need. Like I gain 1 life, go to 7 off this play. Is that better than the Overseer here? No, I think the Overseer is the better play right now. If I'm going to be chump blocking either way, I'd rather have the Overseer out and give myself the opportunity to, like, do more things. It's just that, like, all this stuff is expensive as shit. I guess I could Gathering Throng with the Glittermonger, but I can't right now. I have to just make treasure. Actually, the treasure might help me double spell next turn if I live. Which I should, if I'm at 7 here.
Marcus says playing varying musical phrases is tough at first. Most of my students find the most fun once they break through that barrier. I didn't realize you were a music tutor or...
Fuck, why did I... Well, I deserve to lose this one then, I suppose. Yeah, we lost. They didn't need to do that either. It's just styling on us. Okay. That's on me.
Thank you, J Bakes 17.
And that's the end of this draft, too. Our Mythics got 1 win.
Ugh.
1 singular win.
That sucks.
It sure does. Sure does.
We had 2 Mythics in our deck. That
sure
never happens.
Nope. Sure doesn't. But it turns out it doesn't really matter how many Mythics you have when you can't get the land that you need.
Fact.
We've talked about this for the entire format. It just sucks. And we were splashing 1 card. 1 with a 3rd color. That's it.
Oh, Marcus says, I've taught drums on and off for 15 years.
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
Cool.
Like as like a side gig? I mean, obviously it's not, that's if it's on and off.
Yeah.
Ooh. Reservoir Kraken is very good.
Ooh.
I'll take it. There's also Murder. There's Adjudicators. There's Regulator. But I mean, Reservoir Kraken, yes please. That card's incredible. Okay.
It's been released.
Okay, never mind. Out of the way, Psychic Pickpocket. Witness Protection. There's a Gathering Throng. There's a Civil Servant. Out of the way isn't bad. Draws us a card. Pickpocket is a 3/2 for 5 when it enters, it connives. When it connives, you return a non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Just because our deck had enough 5-drops in it that did nothing every time we had them in our hand, I'm going to take this 4-drop that costs 2 less if it targets a green permanent. How's that sound?
That land is very pretty.
This one?
Yes.
Yeah, agreed. Okay. I mean, Elegant Entourage, I guess?
All right. I mean...
Sure. Is that good? Is that bad? It feels bad. Rogue's Gallery isn't bad, but I think Elegant Entourage might be better. So Sanity sucks. Geenfort, Kyle Twinning 7, Player 555, Bobface ASDF, Paper-Handed, and Overthrow Capitalism are the people that we're drafting with. That's hilarious. There's Killshot. There's Rafine's Informant. There's Wingshield Agent. It's probably Wingshield Agent to stick with the blue theme. Security Bypass is not bad. Tainted Indulgence I wouldn't hate, but we're not really in black yet. Sawjack would be fine, I suppose.
Tainted Indulgence. Doesn't have the same ring.
It sure doesn't. It's almost like there's different amounts of syllables or something.
Maybe.
In the words indulgence and love.
Marcus says, exactly, been playing since I was 12, so coming up on 30 years now.
Very cool.
Very cool.
I don't know that we've ever talked about this. I have to have talked about it at least once. I played tuba in school for 8 years. 9 if you count college, but I really don't because I had the wrong instrument. I had a C tuba instead of a B flat tuba, and it did not work out as well. Turns out. Infiltrator versus like Sky Crier or Skybridge Towers. I'll try Infiltrator. We'll see. I might ditch Entourage here. We haven't really seen much for that. White, green, blue, land.
I don't know about that.
Well, what else are we taking?
I mean, the thing on the end there?
The Glittermonger?
No, that one.
Oh, on the end. Run out of town?
Make disappear.
The counter spell?
Yeah.
No.
Why do we want a land with 2 colors we're probably not even playing?
Because we might want flyers. Blue-white flyers is kind of good in this format.
All right.
Maybe we take the Corrupt Court Official since we have the Infiltrator and stick with black. And try to plant a flag somewhere and get rid of this elegant entourage.
But they're so elegant, Joe.
They sure are. They're beautiful. I can't deny that, but not for this deck they're not. But we do have this Reservoir Kraken, so everything's going to be fine. And then we open a bunch of green cards. Or get past a bunch of green cards.
Well, but it doesn't look like any of them are spectacular.
Gardener's fine.
Erica says, I also made a decision recently and took MTG out of my Twitter bio.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So, because I remember you saying that you had kind of fallen off with the game a while ago, if I recall correctly. So, yeah, I guess that's just the logical next step in that progression, I assume.
Marcus says, my Lyft driver home last Thursday. Okay, I got it now.
I was like, I understand it. What's going on?
Was a delightfully jolly Jamaican man who plays bass for his church.
Nice.
We talked music the entire ride. It was wonderful.
That's awesome. That sounds like a lot of fun. Veteran is okay. 2-drop. There's also the Courier's Briefcase. Just a treasure for 2 mana that makes 1/1 citizens. Broker's Veteran. Wow, this person next to us is very aggressively passing things right now. Venom Connoisseur is good. We're missing a lot of these Gathering Throngs, I feel like, but we're getting a lot of 2-drops in green right now. So.
All right.
Capenna Express.
We'll bring the entourage back.
For the sideboard, and Revelation of Power also for the sideboard. All right, on color, rare or mythic? Nope. Lagrella the Magpie or Inspiring Overseer, though.
I like the Magpie.
So if we ditch the black, I mean, again, I also like the Magpie, but it's 3 colors. But I also like the Magpie. So yeah, Lagrella seems good. Inspiring Overseer also seems good. But I think I could do with a Lagrella here out of all these cards.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah.
Erica says, yeah, I did 1 draft of New Capenna, which was my first time playing Magic in almost 3 months. And then was like, nah, Arena ain't it. And since that's all the Magic I get.
Sure.
Yeah, because you can't go back to the LGS because they were dicks to you.
Yeah, and so you shouldn't.
Yeah, so fuck them.
Strong Arm, like over a kill shot, but like I don't want to be that heavy in white. The 3rd color is a bad idea. Yeah, Erica, I mean, and the other thing is this format blows dick. So like, it's a lot easier to, say that. This pack is insane. There's a prize fight, a celestial regulator, a cleanup crew, a botanical plaza, and a broker's hideout that help us with our mana. There's a kill shot and a murder. Holy shit. I think we have to be adults and take the land here, but cleanup crew would be nice.
I was gonna say cleanup crew.
No, can't do it. I need the splash. Like, I need to be able to splash. No? You want to do cleanup crew? All right. I'll do it. Cleanup crew it is. There was another cleanup crew, but there's another botanical plaza and a jewel thief. So I'm going to take the jewel thief since it is fixing on a stick, and I prefer the creature.
Okay, yeah. Rich is here. He says, at Marcus, I'm in the same boat. Been playing for a while, on and off.
That's really cool.
You also play drums, or you play something else?
I assume it's drums. I don't know what else Marcus would have been talking about, but also you missed this line technically.
Oh.
It's not a huge deal, but don't forget to.
Marcus says, I'll never complain about going brokers.
I agree with you. Speaking of which, regulator.
That's what I was going to say.
It has to be. It's a flyer. You can't not. Can't not do it. This is a little more awkward. There's Paragon, but I'm hoping to keep that third color a splash, so it's probably run out of town, and then I might consider ditching run out of town later. It's a little expensive. There's another regulator, but there's a hold for ransom.
Yeah.
And so if we're taking a splash card, I'll take the one that's removal, even though flyers are important. Shattered Seraph is not it. Veteran again? We already have a veteran. Ugh. Is it out? Is it Seraph?
I don't think so.
I think it has to be.
It can play itself.
As long as we get another white source eventually, yes, it can play itself.
Okay.
But until then, it can be our white source.
I just was worried about the black.
Yeah. Lackey or Sky Crier. It's going to be Lackey, so we can stick to our color scheme. Because Lackey's a great card. Mm-hmm. It becomes a 1/1 actually unblockable, as opposed to a flyer, which is mostly unblockable, but not entirely.
Right.
And speaking of which, let's take a kill shot instead of the Sky Crier. Let's take another regulator.
Okay.
Why are the regulators going around? I guess nobody's in either white or blue, one of the two.
Right.
I assume white, since we're taking so much blue.
It's gotta be,
but
because everybody wants to be in blue.
who knows?
Erica says, I took choir for 7 years, which is literally where all my music knowledge comes from. And Marcus says, hell yeah, love to meet a fellow drummer. What are your brands?
Okay. Windshield Agent. We were thinking of taking that earlier. Yeah, I'll take it now. Yeah, in fact, we were both in choir. You longer than I.
Yeah. Yeah, basically since 4th grade. I was in choir.
I did choir 1 year in middle school because Tom was in it, and I wanted to be in choir with Tom because it was the only like music that he could do, so they put him in it since everybody else was in a lot of other kinds of music. But this for the sideboard. Maybe I just take this because I don't necessarily have one yet, or maybe I have like just the one, so I can take it for the collection. And a Fatal Grudge, sure. On color, rare or mythic, go. Damn it! Wow, not even close. No uncommons in our colors either. Wow.
I guess we can take the Seraph again.
It's either the Seraph or the Security Bypass. Bypass is quite good. It's card draw, and it makes something unblockable. So yeah. We can take Toulouse.
Yeah.
There's Hold for Ransom. There's Obscura Initiate. It's either Toulouse or the Initiate here.
Toulouse has got to be better.
We don't have a lot of Connive. And that's all that she's good for, to be honest.
Man. All right.
Yeah, I think it's the Initiate. The Flyer is better, I think. In this.
Just pass that to somebody else, I guess.
Another Aria going around. Interesting. We took the Security Bypass already. We could take a green card here. There's really nothing good here for us. I guess I'll take By Your Silence. Yeah. Removal. Removal is removal is removal. Initiate again? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's better than server, right? Server's
Yeah.
5 mana. This is 3.
Yeah.
Better to play stuff early. Yeah.
Marcus says, I'm Tama. Uh, Minel.
I assume
Manel?
Tama, Manel, and Promark. Just because Tama, like maybe like Tam, I don't know. Anyway, I'm not gonna make myself sound like an idiot. I'm not sure.
Like a tambourine, because they're both percussion.
Good, you said it instead of me. Thanks.
Yeah. I don't know. Who knows?
Ooh. So Metropolis Angel, Celestial Regulator, Skybridge Towers.
What's the top one?
The Metropolis Angel, 3/1, 4 mana, flying. Whenever you attack with one or more creatures with counters on them, draw a card.
That one seems cool.
Yeah, it does, but we need the fixing. I need the fixing.
Okay.
We have so many white cards. We learned our lesson last time, or at least we should have. Here's removal, I'll take it. Bouncer's Beatdown. It's a very good card, actually. Nothing? Yeah, nothing. I'll take the Fencer for the sideboard.
Erica says, I also learned that I apparently have perfect pitch. Oh, that's nice.
That is nice.
Which sounds like a humble brag, but I swear it's not. I legit just thought that everyone was like that.
Yeah, I am not like that.
No.
At all.
No, most people are definitely not like that.
Oh, I'm like a little bit in the other direction. I tend to be like slightly off to the point where if you recall, this goes to the side. Our music teacher brought like James in. I don't want to use his last name, but James in as like just a great singer.
Yeah.
And he stood behind me during the concerts. So, because he had perfect pitch, or very good pitch, but was quiet.
Yeah.
And I was loud. So he would be behind me singing the correct note near my ear. I don't think this was intentional. Right. Maybe it was, and the teacher like next leveled us.
Yeah.
But it was super helpful to me because James was always behind me, would sing properly into my ear, and then I could like just belt it out loudly for everybody to hear as well.
Okay, that's like when we were at that party at Shirley's house.
Okay.
And Claire was singing Kelly Clarkson's song.
Okay.
And nobody likes Kelly Clarkson but me. I'm obsessed with Kelly Clarkson. So, but I have terrible stage fright, so I wasn't gonna sing the song
in public like that,
right.
In front of all those people.
So I just sat next to Claire and sang the song to her so she could sing it.
That's funny. I'll take out 2 gardeners, possibly 3. Let's see the split here. By the way, I did see that message from Marcus, Amy, but you can read it if you want to.
He says land.
Yeah, Marcus agreed with me on the land pick because, again, we're effed over in terms...
Yeah.
Why is there black? What's black?
The Seraph.
Oh, right. I don't know that I want a swamp at all. So 4, 5, 6, and 1 means if we minus this out, it doesn't switch anything. So what are our percentages? We're still 27% white. I guess we'll do another white. That feels bad. Maybe it's another blue. It's another blue. Yeah, in fact, the server comes out. I can't justify playing that card.
No, that's fair. Erica says, by the way, Tony Awards were last night.
They were.
We heard.
I saw the meme. Amy didn't find it as funny as I did. I thought it was hilarious. But it was the meme of a picture of Hugh Jackman for his Music Man performance. And then the next picture, it was on Twitter, I think. And then the next picture was a woman standing in a fountain outside with like water gushing up under her dress. But it was supposed to be because she very much enjoyed the performance that Hugh Jackman did. So, I mean, I can relate. I can appreciate that.
Yeah, it just looked disgusting.
It was a lot of water.
It wasn't.
It was a lot of water. It wasn't like that little spout, right? The like little shot of water.
It looked like if her water was breaking, but she had 3 of them and they were all breaking at once. And she was like doubled over, and it was just like
she was doubled over, like
gross.
Holding the dress down on the sides. Oh my god, super funny. Yeah, I saw some pictures of like Hugh Jackman and Sutton Foster walking the red carpet together and stuff. Really cool. What are we taking out of this deck? That's what I want to know. A Sawjack, maybe?
Erica says, I'm elated that a Strange Loop won Best Musical and Best Book of a Musical.
Oh, okay. Very cool.
A Strange Loop. Is this something you've made a reference to before?
Decoy, do I care about you? You must be blocked if able. I mean, I guess that's a way to win, but otherwise I really don't care about you. I don't care about a lot of these 2-drops, to be honest.
Okay, so maybe you don't need them.
I mean, 2-drops are pretty important. We got curved out on by that one person, and 100% that's why we lost. Like, we were still trying to fix our mana, and they played a 1-drop, a 2-drop, a 3-drop, and then killed us easily 2 turns later.
Yeah, but if it's a mana issue, I mean, 4 of them are green and 1 is blue. So if we don't draw green, but we have all 4 of these cards in our hand,
then we would mulligan. Like, it's not like I haven't done it a million other times.
Erica says, I am less elated, however, that the person they got to accept the Best Musical Award for this show about a gay black man was the straight white woman producer.
Fair.
Okay.
Do you know, I mean, I can make assumptions, but I don't know. Do you know if the actor who plays the lead role is a gay black man? I mean, maybe he was not comfortable in accepting the award, but regardless, I definitely get where you're coming from.
Yeah.
We have 5 flyers. It's not a lot, but we might be able to get rid of the Sawjack because it's kind of not useful without that concept there. The Wingshield Agent is helpful and nice. Jewel Thief is good. Lagrella is important. Entourage is there and nice. Kaldaya Strongarm's probably fine. We need 4 more cuts. Good lord.
I'm kind of interested, actually, since you've said that, why that straight white woman producer would not have said to the lead actor, I think it makes sense for you to accept this award instead of me. I'm curious. He is, yes. So is the man who wrote it.
Interesting. Okay.
And they didn't have either of the 2 of them accept it. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they weren't there. I'm trying. I guess I'm being an apologist at this point. That's not my goal or my intent. Maybe they weren't there, or maybe they didn't feel comfortable. Maybe they would have been the ones to go up and accept, best actor or best writing or whatever. But the hell do I know, man? I like I said, I absolutely get where you're coming from.
Yeah, because I'm sure for book they have specifically whoever wrote the musical go up for book, right?
We have 19 creatures, 7 non.
It's on me. I feel a thing, spiky thing. Sorry.
That's fine.
Marcus says we can cut from the 3-drops. How many creatures?
That's why I said.
Oh, you read that already.
That's fine.
Sorry. Jana's here. She says, Happy Magic Monday, you magical maniacs.
What's going on, Jana? Great to see you. Happy Magic Monday. Yeah. Hope everybody's weekend was good. Feel free to let us know how folks' weekends were. We were talking to Erica earlier about that, but yes. Other folks are more than welcome to chime in.
Jewel Thief.
You want to cut the Jewel Thief, you think? Interesting.
That's a good card.
That's like a step down or half a step down from the flyer, I feel like. It's like the second best common. Yeah, I mean, maybe we cut like the Gardener again, and then that's it. That's our 41. We can think about it a little more, and then I'm just going to change the sorting. But and then Amy can tell us what our deck box is.
Erica says they also cut Michael R. Jackson's, the writer's, speech from the telecast. Angry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very weird.
That's fishy as fuck.
Very weird.
Like, they cut it entirely, or they cut, like, the end off because it ran too long? Deck box? I guess the Swirly Mind one.
This one?
Yeah.
The Swirly Mind one. Nice. Okay. Incandescent Aria.
Yeah.
And the frog is still good?
Yeah.
Of course it is.
Janice here.
That's the only reason?
Yeah,
you get
that's
no
totally
pleasure
why.
out of it at all?
Nope.
Okay.
It's definitely
Of
Jana.
course. All right. Blame it on Jana. I see how it is.
That's why we're doing it. It's for the fans.
It's for the fans.
It's not for me.
Nope.
My own personal pleasure.
How could it possibly be?
Nope. Jana says, yes, it's amazing to see you both. Hearts. I'm currently working, 2 vomit faces.
Yeah.
But stopping by between customers.
Okay.
Crying, laughing.
Great
Okay.
to see you.
Yeah. How was y'all's weekend, though? And then she says, Froggy Power with a green heart.
It was good. Our weekend was fun. We got to see a good number of friends on Saturday.
Yeah. We went to a party.
We sure did. It was a hell of a thing.
It was a Harry Potter party.
It was.
I was dressed as Luna Lovegood.
Correct. This is going to be a little awkward in the beginning, especially now that they've dropped this Illuminator Virtuoso. But we're going to not block this thing. That's for damn sure. Next turn, we can play the Decoy, and the turn after the Kraken, I suppose. They're going to kill the veteran now? I'd be very surprised if they did.
So I had this Quibbler bag.
We can kind of hold it more up to the camera here.
And these glasses that help me see the, what are they called again?
I don't remember. Who the hell remembers?
I remembered it the other day, but now I'm forgetting. But here's the glasses.
These things.
Yeah. And then radish earrings,
Correct.
which I'm definitely going to wear, like, just unironically, just around. So, the earrings, not the whole thing.
Oh, they didn't even attack. Okay. Cool. Reservoir Kraken it is. No counterspell, but they could have a kill spell. But it's Ward 2, so I'd be surprised.
Jana says, oh, I love me a good themed party. Heart faces. Me too. Erica says, but other awards, Music Man won Best Revival of a Musical.
It was very good. I enjoyed it.
6 won Best Score. Patti LuPone won Best Featured Actress in a Musical. And Angela Lansbury received a Lifetime Achievement Tony.
Badass.
Wow,
Good for her. That's awesome.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Marcus says cute. Erica says Raxperts? Nargles? I think it's for the Nargles.
Maybe the Nargles.
Yeah, I think it's for the Nargles.
Yeah.
I think you're right. And Jana says adorbs.
So let's see if they attack here. I hope they don't, but they might. They don't. Good. Because we can do this, play this, put the 2 counters on the Riveteer's Decoy, and then swing in.
Nice.
Yeah. Yep, they're tapped out, so they have to still block. It's required. Can't block the Broker's Veteran, my friend. That's not how this works. Card requires you block it. You're welcome. Tapped out, nothing they can do about it. Creature just dies. And they take 2 incidentally off the veteran, but very nice. Yeah, buddy. Amazing. Very, very nice. Okay. And then if we draw 1 more land, we can get this hold for ransom off of our Kraken. That's pretty cool. Tenacious Underdog is fine. I will happily trade with that with the Strong Arm if I had to. 4, 5, 6. So let's do the alliance trigger. Or the elegant entourage with the alliance triggers, I should say.
Erica says, I love Luna. She needs to pop up more when I mention my favorite Harry Potter characters.
Sure. All right, so let's just attack here and here.
I could have used one of your wands, Erica. I didn't have a wand.
It's true. We had to pick up sticks outside and just kind of go with it.
Marcus says, nice play, Joe.
Thank you, Marcus. I appreciate it. Cool with the boon of safety. Nicely done. They need to scry because they're looking for a swamp, I assume. I mean, maybe they have it in hand, but if the underdog dies, they need a swamp to be able to get it back for the blitz ability from the graveyard. But Girder Goons blitzed. Obviously, they don't tap that. There's no reason to. I mean, if they attack here, I just take it. Like, I just don't care. Yeah, sure. 4 damage. No blocks. You get a 2/2. Congrats. Got it. Draw a card, which is decent. And get a tapped 2/2. Good. There's the white, and it's our 7th land. I mean, we definitely just do this. We don't get rid of the thing on the Kraken first. Nope. No need. And then we just attack in. Same exact thing happens. Underdog has to block their decoy, and they concede.
Oh. Thank you, Ash Krim.
Such a weird name.
Or Asher Rim? I don't know.
No, Ash Krim was right.
Okay, I couldn't tell if it was an E or a C, and, who doesn't like rimming, so...
I mean, the CDC during COVID didn't like rimming.
Exactly.
They said so themselves. Anyway, yeah, so the underdog would have had to block the decoy, right? But we gave it the +1/+1 from the ability on the entourage, so it wouldn't die, because otherwise it had 3 toughness, so it would have died to the underdog. Instead, just the underdog dies. We have trample, so they take 4 trample, 4 from the entourage, and 2 from the broker's veteran, which is 10, and they go to 4. And then they have 4 mana, 5 cards in hand. So yeah, they would likely have lost the turn after. But.
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep going. You got plenty of stuff to read now.
Erica says, oh, and the awards for Best Actor and Best Actress in a musical respectively went to Miles Frost for MJ, the musical, and Joaquina.
Or I assume Joaquina.
Oh, maybe. Kalukango for Paradise Square. I don't think I've heard of that.
Well, if you
I
read
know
it.
nothing about either of those. Okay.
You're not alone.
Okay.
That's funny.
Johanna's crying, laughing faces, and then she says, "What doesn't or who doesn't like that pastime
of rimming?"
Yeah, with the heart face. Oh no.
All right, so we'll play this and pass. This hand looks a little similar to itself, but we are able to use the Seraph on the plains to make that our blue source, basically. We drew the kill shot, but we can play...
But you've got 2 sets of twins, Joe.
Yeah, I sure do. It's every man's dream. I don't know if that's true. Midnight Assassin. Good one. Play this. Go to combat. Attack. See if they do the block. They don't. Decent.
They really like Tezzeret, huh?
Yeah. I guess so.
Double Tezzeret.
Yeah.
But they're called Nebula, so that's cool. I love me some Nebula.
Amy does love Nebula from the Marvel movies.
She's my fave.
You don't as much love Karen Gillan, is that correct? Is that fair to say?
No, she's fine.
Okay. I don't mean like as an actress. I mean like your love for Nebula doesn't mean you love Karen Gillan because she's Nebula.
No.
You just love Nebula and
right.
she just, is there as well.
Well, yeah, she plays her, so I like her because
Sure.
she plays her.
Sure.
But, yeah.
All right, so let's play this tap land. Then we can play I guess we just go to combat and attack here. For 4. Good. And then play the Windshield Agent. Windshield Agent the first.
Nice.
Yeah, I thought so.
Erica says, "Oh, I actually lied. Company actually won Best Revival."
Oh, okay. Well,
All right
know.
then. Whatever.
I still enjoyed Music Man.
Yeah.
You didn't as much enjoy Music Man as I did.
It just, I don't know what I expected, but whatever I expected, it wasn't that.
Okay. So they're going to bounce something. Maybe the agent? The windshield agent? They have to connive first, but...
But yeah, I mean, I went because you love Hugh Jackman.
I do love Hugh Jackman.
Not because of any other reason.
Well, and because the tickets were purchased for us, so
right, exactly.
it's not like we would say no. Like, it's a free
like
trip
I'm
to
like,
Broadway.
Well, return mine.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
I wasn't going to do that.
Land 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can replay the windshield agent, but keep up kill shot. And one more land means that we get Shattered Seraph, which is very nice. Also, I'm just going to kill shot this Midnight Assassin if that was even a question. It shouldn't be, but it is.
Marcus says Karen Gillan bothered me in Doctor Who at first. I ended up liking Pond, though.
Okay.
So I assume she played a character named Pond, but I never saw the show. So I can't speak to that whatsoever.
I have never seen Doctor Who. It is not for a dislike of it, just a lack of opportunity, and then at one point a lack of interest in seeking it out. It was, nothing against the show. It's just something that I have not really sought out.
I'm sure it's on our list of things that we will get to at some point, but
It's not technically because we have so many things on that list.
Yeah.
But ooh, are they anticipating the kill shot here? They are, but they do it anyway, and they have to. Yeah, they saw it coming. That's why they hesitated, I think.
Yeah.
But still, they had to do it. I mean, what the hell else are they going to do? Just sit back and wait? Buy your silence. I mean, I think I have to. I'm going to buy the silence of this Metropolis Angel, and then swing in for another 4. Beautiful. They're at 6.
very nice.
2 more turns on board, at
Okay.
least. I mean, we'll see what they play. They got 4 cards. So
Jana says, I ain't never seen it either, Joe, crying laughing face. So you aren't alone.
there you go.
And then Erica says, one of my favorite actresses is in Music Man and was nominated for Best Featured Actress. Jane Howdyshell? She played the mayor's wife.
Okay, sure. I pseudo remember her. Oh, wow. Double murder on the Flyers. Land off the top? Not a land off the top. Out of the way off the top. But it's not targeting a green permanent on their side. That's fine. I think what I'm going to do is play the strong arm. 2 counters on target creature. It's going to just be the agent, right? Like, oh, but they're just going to, whatever. They'll block with the expendable lackey, but that's for this turn, so I don't really care. Give this thing flying until end of turn. Sure. Doesn't matter. The lackey is used to break the shield and then get a 1/1 unblockable that they can start chipping away at us with, or just jump blocking with.
Erica says, yeah, Karen Gillan played Amy Pond in Doctor Who. She's a fan favorite companion.
Okay.
Companion so she's like a love interest.
I don't know about love interest. I know that every doctor has a companion that they travel with.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that means they become love interests, or some of them do, some of them don't.
Or like a Watson to your Sherlock Holmes. Okay. Marcus says Amy Pond. She was Matt Smith, Doctor's companion.
Gotcha.
DW is a fun and silly show with a surprising amount of heart. And
Cool.
that's very cutely said, Marcus.
Yeah.
Jana says, oh, I need all the surprising amount of heart. Sign me up. Nice. And then Erica says, Jane is a delight and a 3-time Tony nominee and 1-time winner.
Awesome.
Very cool.
Okay. Yeah, I enjoyed her. I don't know that, like, she heavily stood out to me, where I'm like, oh my god, I definitely remember her. She was perfect. But, I mean, again, I enjoyed the show. I enjoyed everybody in it. So that was great. Flash Lifelink. bounce a spell to its owner's hand, which didn't occur. But it's a 4/2 lifelink. That's a good play for them.
I'm gonna take a quick bio break.
Yeah, go for it. I think I'm just gonna like attack with the 2 windshield agents, give each other flying, and they'll probably kill the one without the shield counter on it. But yeah, this one targets this one. This one targets this one. They both gain flying. So one of them gets blocked. It's the bigger one, the 4/5, almost certainly. They take 2 and go to 2. And then we play the Shattered Seraph. Gain 3. And then, I mean, trade off the Strong Arm for the Obscura Interceptor, or at least try to. Skybridge Towers to draw a card to try to get them out of the situation. They only have 3 mana left. 4 mana. And they pass. I mean, I'm going to try it. They had the kill spell. Nicely done. I don't have the, whatever the hell, the shield spell thing. But I can play this Glittermonger and this Broker's Veteran. They conceded. So, yes, Greg, I can answer you. Amy just stepped away for just a moment. You just missed her. She knew you were coming. She was like, I gotta go. Yeah, Erica's got you. She just stepped away. Not a big deal at all. Okay. 2-0. Let's keep going. Sad face. Yeah. Yep. Like I said, it was very purposeful. I'll let Amy read all your wonderful messages. I'm reading them as well, so don't not send them because she's not here. I'm still seeing them, but for reading them out loud, I will definitely leave that to Amy when she returns. I wouldn't want to take her job from her. You know, that'd be rude. Okay, well, we have the Shattered Seraph. I was like, oh no, we have too many white cards, but we have the Shattered Seraph, which will be on 2, which means Regulator can be on 3, Elegant Entourage on 4 if we draw another land. This should be fine. I'm okay with this so far. God, these sleeves, so cool. Plains. Ominous Parcel, okay. There's the 4th land. Whatever, I'll do this first. And then pass. Yeah. Jana, you say that 2's a party. It's really more like 2 is a lot more easily able to check on all of you lovely folks, as well as making sure that, like, I misplay less often. We'll say that's the plan. That's not really what it is at all. Oh man. But like I said, I'll pretend that that's what's going on. They play nothing on this whole turn? Very surprised. We're doing okay so far, Greg. That sweet deck that we drafted last time with the 2 mythics with Elspeth and Jetmir, we mulled to 5 in game 1 and lost. Game 2 we won. Game 3 we lost. I don't remember exactly how. And game 4 we lost because the opponent went 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop, and we were still fixing our mana while we were at 14. So we died. Choose a creature we don't control and tap it. Whatever. We're just going to play a 2/3 flyer and be okay with that. Okay. 4th land means Entourage, which is pretty nice. Okay. You've got a lot of reading to do.
I'm coming back.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not like, how dare you? I'm letting you know. I told everybody that I was reading their messages, but I would let you be the one to read the messages. I didn't want to take your job from you.
Well, where am I at?
Where was the last thing you read?
I don't know.
So maybe this one?
Jayanna, don't be fooled, Erica says. Surprising amount of heart means you'll suddenly get hit in the heart and cry.
Ooh, they have Ginny Faye, by the way. That's something.
Oh.
I still probably just play this. Ginny Faye can't block flying, so I still attack for 2. And then we do have 2 bounce spells, which is a hell of a thing, so...
Yeah. Greg's here. He says, wait a minute. Isn't this Joe and Amy time? Yeah, I was in the bathroom. Marcus says, he's an ancient alien. She's always human.
Okay, the Doctor Who. So the Doctor versus the companion.
Okay.
No, he was talking about us, obviously.
There might be some tension, but it just can't happen in that way. Okay. Greg says, not saying I don't like Joe time. Yes, we know you very much like Joe time, Greg.
Who doesn't?
And then...
I don't even, mean that. I just,
Jayanna says, okay, that's fine. My hormones is all over the world, so y'all gonna get to see me ugly cry for real. And then Greg says, but I usually get both. Erica says, hi, Greg. Amy literally just went for a bio break.
Yeah, I hadn't seen that Erica sent that before I also explained a similar thing, but also said that it was purposeful, that you knew that he was going to be coming soon, and you were like, I just have to leave because Greg's coming. So.
Well, my bladder sensed it. And so, the results.
Definitely, certainly.
Jayanna says, right, he was a party.
That's right.
And Greg says, LOL, how are you guys doing tonight?
So I answered that already, but you are more than welcome to do so.
Good.
Oh, what a cool play. Sure, I'll make that a 2/2, so if it needs to block, it still can. That's sick. That's fun. 3, 6, 9, 11. So I go to 9, but you're at 12 and tapped out and have 1 blocker? No blocks. We just win?
And how are you, Greg?
I think we just win. This target's a green permanent, so it costs 2. We just bounce your creature token. So now you can't tap anything. So we go to combat. They can't. We attack in 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And so we just...
Oh, wow. Thank you, UG Madness.
This deck is some blue-green madness. Thank you, opponent. You knew. It's like they knew. That was rude. I liked it. That was great. Good stuff.
Okay.
Just a lot of reading for you to do.
I just have to find my place.
It's
I keep
fine.
losing my place. Eric says, oh, there was also a tribute to Steve Sondheim at the Tonys last night.
Makes perfect sense and is awesome.
Yeah. Bernadette Peters sang Children Will Listen, and I cried so hard I was literally gasping for breath.
Yeah, fair.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yep, that sounds right.
The Seraph does not help us get green, which makes this hand real awkward.
Oh.
Since white's our splash color, that's real weird. Mulligan. Well, that's worse.
Yep. Every time. Every
That's
mulligan, every time.
Infinitely worse. Oh my god. Go to 5, I guess. I mean, that's not better, but I mean, it's better than the 1 land hand.
Yeah.
And I'm going to keep this 2-lander on 5. God, that's good. That's funny. I mean, we ditched the 4-drop. We ditched the white spell. Maybe we ditch the 2 white spells and keep the 4-drop because the white is our splash.
Fair.
That seems correct, right?
Okay.
Because then any land gets us Windshield Agent and Bouncer's Beatdown.
Yeah.
And then any 2 land gets us Elegant Entourage. So
I like it.
Land off the top would be cool, deck. Right?
Jayanna says, there is no such thing as a misplay. Crying, laughing face. It's just creative diversions.
Yeah, because I was talking about the fact that she was saying 2's a party, and I was saying that it's not that 2's a party, it's that 2 means that we can properly interact with the stream because you can talk to all of them and I can try not to misplay, and it definitely works because I never misplay ever. Everyone who's ever watched the stream knows.
Oh no.
Hey, by the way, we got runner on land, so we can do windshield agent followed by the entourage. It's not terrible.
Greg says, I'm doing good. Work has been busy, but that's good.
That is a good thing.
You guys coming to Double Masters events?
We have it written down. I'd like to. I mean, they seem like they're going to be expensive, so my wallet's going to be upset about it. But we'll see.
When is it?
It's July 1st, right? It's on the calendar right over here, which of course I can.
That's going to kind of sneak up on us, I think.
It is July 1st, yeah.
Ugh, okay,
It's
maybe.
like 3 weeks away.
Maybe.
1, 2, 3. Yeah. Like I said, it's on the calendar. They have their own Lagrella the Magpie. Rude. We haven't even seen ours yet. Okay. Well, anyway, we get to drop this 4-drop 4/4, so that's cool. Riveteer's Decoy, also a way to kill Lagrella, but I'll use my mana efficiently because if we draw another green, I can play both of these. So that would be cool.
Marcus says this deck beats face.
Yeah, I like this deck a lot.
Greg says, well, it's the 8th, not the 1st.
Oh, really? Okay, that's even better.
That is better, actually. Because it gives us a minute.
Yeah, and no, but thank you for letting me know. That's, first of all, super important. And second of all, I can actually, do something about that. I can change that on the calendar and everything, too. Okay, so it'll give us the Windshield Agent back, right? We just Bouncer's Beatdown here, targeting Lagrella with... Oh, and it just takes the damage from Elegant Entourage.
He says only the premium store got to pre-release it.
Oh.
What the heck does that mean?
Wizards did this whole thing
You're not
where
good enough for them?
they have to jump. I remember Steve talking to me about this. I think they have to jump through a million hoops to be a premium store. Wizards is basically this is how we want your store to be. And so you have to take pictures of your store, set up in the exact way that Wizards requires it to be, and all this other BS. And it's just I don't want to be a puppet for Wizards because
Suck it,
there are
Wizards.
other things that I not only like to but need to sell in my store to be able to be competitive.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I'm incorrect, and Greg can correct me if I'm wrong. But if I remember correctly, that was I feel like how the discussion went. But
He says yeah.
yeah.
Why do they need pictures? What?
Because you have to lay out your store in a particular way. There has to be a certain amount of space in between all of your tables, and in between your tables and the displays on the outside or whatever.
Is that a COVID thing?
No, this was way before COVID that I remember hearing this discussion. Yeah.
That's just rude.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, cleanup crew. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, right, I don't have the other green. Okay.
He says, so we're doing release day events the 8th and 9th.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you get kits though? If pre-release kits exist, do you at least get to buy some, even if you don't get to run it? You just can't. You're not allowed to sell it until release weekend or whatever. I guess we just play this, right?
I love this garden behind him.
It's cool, right?
It is gorgeous.
I still can't attack though, so no attacks. Unfortunate, but still.
He says no kits.
No kits. Okay.
You also can't have any signs for any other game besides Magic.
Yeah, that's
the stupidest thing I ever heard of. Sorry.
Very stupid.
Nope.
Yeah. You what card shop has anyone ever heard of that only sells Magic?
Nope.
None. Zero. But wait. So does Star City Games only sell Magic? There's no way, right? SCG can't just sell Magic.
He says you can't even have old Magic signs.
What? Oh, so it has to be up to date, their most updated branding or whatever too.
Wow. That's real sad.
That is sad.
So how many premium stores do they have? 3? So we have the Ravnica banners. We have so the Ravnica banners that we have up don't work. Yeah.
Okay. Wow, I would really love a second green blue. That's very annoying. But
and you used to have the Ikoria? I think we've got the same poster back here.
What's that?
So it's got Veraska and I think it's Ikoria.
Veraska, you're talking about Ixalan.
Ixalan. I always mix the two of them up.
That Ixalan poster is gorgeous.
It really is.
Gorgeous.
And you had that poster up for a long time. I don't know. I don't remember if you still do, but you wouldn't even be able to keep that one. It's so pretty.
No, because it has to be the most recent. So like, you know, maybe the Planeswalker symbol is different, or like the way the M in the Magic changed recently, that kind of thing.
Yeah, he says he's not 100% sure, but he thinks there's like 100 premium stores. That
Stupid.
seems like more than is. Like, there's no way. What do they take them? What do they take the stuff down, take the photos, and then put everything back up? Like, there's no way. There's no fucking way.
Sewer crocodile. Ugh, we're getting run over. Thank God. Gain 4 life, I guess. There's nothing to destroy, so yeah, I'll gain 4 life. Okay.
He says, nope, that doesn't work. Why doesn't that work? What, do they come and snoop as well?
I mean, they might be able to send people out or have people. Because the other thing is, other game stores in the area that are jealous that you're a premium store might be able to come in, take a couple photos, and show Wizards. And then at that point, not only are you probably not a premium store anymore, you're probably not an anything store anymore. If they catch you lying to them, basically.
Wow.
I imagine.
Their dick must be so big. He says they sent auditors to the stores to check on it.
There you go.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I am convinced, Wizards, your dick is just massive. I'm convinced. You got it. You did it. I know it.
Jesus Christ. Alright, so they would have to triple block here. We'd kill all 3 of their creatures if they want to trade with Cleanup Crew. Which I imagine they're not going to do. So they just chump block to give the Backstreet Bruiser. Oh, they're actually doing it. Very impressed. A 3-for-1 works for me.
Wow, Jesus.
Holy shit. Wow. Okay, so one of the 2 cards was a land and the other was a Cabaret Initiate 1/2 that they can give double strike to. We drew a Skybridge Towers, which is actually not a terrible draw. I mean, it's a delayed card draw spell, but I'll take it. Attack for 2. Submit 0. I'm going to give your Cabaret Initiate flying. That's real dumb. I assume no blocks here. They're at 19. They triple blocked a 6/6 while at 19 and traded. It's very weird.
It's very weird.
Gathering Throng, going and getting. That's a good draw if they have, especially if they have more than one other one. I was going to say, it puts them right at the front. You don't even have to look for them. Okay. So it's only 2 Gathering Throng. All right, top deck. Help us out here. Sure, I take 1. You got it. That does not help us out here. This does, though. Sack it to draw a card. Obscura Initiate is quite good, so I'll take it. And a land. No attacks. If I have to block a Gathering Throng, I will. We're both at 17. Let's see how their top decks are versus ours. They didn't play it, so we don't technically know. I think because we have a flyer, we can risk this block. Good. Okay. Trading with one of them is fine. Go to 14. Of course. Come on, man.
We race with the lifelink, I think.
Yeah, we're going to try. We're going to try.
He says, good God.
Yeah. Stupid land. Yeah, we definitely do. I mean, like, they can start, like, giving this lifelink, or double strike, I mean, not lifelink. Double strike. So that it's 5 damage a turn from them, so we don't win this race. Do we?
He says, just 1 spell? Is that too much to ask?
Holy shit. Now they top deck Witness Protection. So yes, it is too much to ask, obviously.
Clearly.
Alright. Non-land off the top would be wonderful here, deck. Just wonderful. That is actually pretty decent.
Okay.
We definitely put it on itself, and we definitely don't blitz it. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to put it on itself, It might have made more sense to put it on the business person, but I don't think so. We don't have enchantment removal, or we did, but cleanup crew's over here now. I'm not going to attack because this business person is now a perfect blocker for the throng. So I just don't. I'm not going to chip in for 1 point of damage. I can just kill the gathering throng and trade.
He says no lifelink anymore, so itself is good.
Yeah. Okay. Venom Connoisseur. I mean, okay.
It's not a land.
Yeah, I think we attack here first. Yeah. And then they can either give double strike and double block or triple block again, which we know they're happy to do. Nope, they just take 4. Beautiful. Let's play this 2/2. Okay. End of the turn. I don't think I care trading the Venom Connoisseur for the Cabaretti Initiate, and I definitely am okay, as I said, with the business person trading with the Throng. We're both at 11. They drew a removal spell. Another Witness Protection, but it's a 3/3, so I'm fine.
He says that attack was a little aggressive.
You think so? Interesting. All right. Well, I'm definitely blocking the Initiate. Oh, fantastic. Okay. I mean, I don't know what's in their hand, but, like, I'm doing this. Let's see it. Double strike is fine. Okay. So we take 2 from that one. Sure. And then trades. Okay. We still have a 3/3. And we drew the flying lifelinker. Nice. All right. Combat first. Attack for 3. Obscura Initiate.
That was a good draw.
Yes, it was. End of the turn. I do not block here because obviously they can just give lifelink.
Nice draw, Greg says.
Or not they can give life. They can give double strike. I keep saying it wrong. They can give double strike, so I'm not going to block and give lifelink here. There's no reason. But they pass their attacks. We will take our turn. We drew an out of the way, which we don't need right now, but it is an instant. I don't care about this 1/2. But if they buff it up or something with whatever's in their hand, I think I'm just going to do this first so I don't forget. Just give it lifelink. Go to combat. Attack for 5. See if they block. They don't. They just take 5 and let us gain 2. They go to 3 and we have a bounce spell.
He suggested to keep the 3/3 back, just attack with the flyer.
No need. With this bounce spell, I don't care. Look, we just bounce this Obscura Initiate at the end of their turn and we win. Oh, we don't win. They could block, but still. And we draw a card.
Worried about blitz.
Fair. But we can bounce it. Like, I wasn't as worried about it. But pass to attackers. End of the turn. Bounce this. Draw a card. Auto pay. I don't care. That's fine. Now, we don't technically win automatically, but they conceded. Okay.
Thank you,
Bartleby.
Bartleby.
They wouldn't have won. Or lost, I should say. At least not immediately. I don't know what this one card is, but, like, we bounce this. We attack next turn. They have to block here. We gain 2 life, so we go to 13, and they go to 1, but they're not dead. I mean, we draw 2 cards, but still, that's fine. Okay. It's only 10:01. You cool with one more game, or you need to stop?
Yeah, I'll get us waters, though, because my head is not happy.
Fair. We are 4-0. So let's definitely keep it going. If we can. Okay. Karma. That sucks. Hopefully I've been a good person, because we're facing karma right now. I mean, based on this hand, I guess I'm not a good person. Holy shit, game.
Is it bad?
It's 3 forests, a white card, a blue-white card, a blue card, and another blue card. That's arguably better. I'll keep this one and ditch the part white card. Because white's our splash.
We had a mulligan that was better than the first hand.
I know, it never happens. Thank you very much. That never happens. Ooh, notably, Bouncer's Beatdown. Not as good as a regular fight spell with our possible Death Toucher. because the bouncer's beatdown is what deals the damage, not the creature. So even if this has Death Touch, this won't automatically kill. Very interesting. Expendable Lackey, though. That's a thing. We drew our 4th land, but it is not blue, so hopefully we draw another blue. But let's go to combat, attack here. They block. Congrats, you get a fish later. And we play this Wing Shield Agent, 2nd main. Cool. Now our Venom Connoisseur can fly.
Ooh.
Later. Okay.
Greg, you missed me, know the picks that we were going to pick for this draft.
That's true. Amy's learning. We talked to our friend Dave. Ooh, Obscure Initiate. Well, that dies. Oh, but we drew the land for the Connoisseur, or for the Reservoir Kraken. So, Kraken it is.
So, release the Kraken!
I will try. We're also going to... I mean, I'll trade a shield counter for their Obscure Initiate. I'm only going to attack with the agent, though.
He says nice.
Yeah, we spoke to our friend Dave about, a draft that we were going to be doing eventually. And, yeah, I don't know. I mean, you could do it. It's for fun, so... I know. You're not interested. It's fine. I don't mean to make you feel pressured.
If it's for fun, then I really don't want to do it.
Fair enough. Is this an instant? It is an instant. Okay. And it costs a single green if it targets a black permanent. Okay. Gathering Throng is fine. How many more do they search for? That's the question. They failed to find. So either they only have the one or they have the other one in their hand, which is the worst. Oh my god, it's the worst. That sucks when that happens. 2 in the air, not with lifelink. We drew a forest. Combat. They can't. So we just swing in with everybody. I'm at 18 and I have Bouncer's Beatdown. So yes, 100% that. And then we just give this thing flying. It doesn't really matter.
Here comes the beatdown.
Yeah, 100%.
Boom.
Oh, I'm not even going to use this yet. There's no need. They're at 8, we're at 18. If they can see it. Holy shit.
Thank you, Karma.
Yeah, thank you, Karma, indeed.
Flying Kraken!
Oh my god. Are you okay with me finishing this draft?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
He says, good game, son.
Thank you. Ooh, we got a Mastery Orb.
Oh.
Let's claim that prize. Let's do that really quickly. Go to Mastery.
We'll be masters of something.
No. All right, who do we want? I don't think we get another one, but who do you want? Zayatora, Falco, or Rafine, a.k.a. the Shattered Seraph, the Spars Adjudicators, or the Masked Bandits?
Seraph?
The Seraph?
Sphinx?
The Seraph and Rafine? Because like I said, I don't think we're going to get Rafine. I don't think we get another Mastery Orb, but I'll take the Shattered Seraph alt art, or the card style. Yeah, cool. Claim the prize. Go back to the deck. Right over here.
He says, crushing tonight.
We're trying. We're 5-0. Let's keep it going.
Yeah.
Hey, look, Rafine. Poses as a simple fortune teller, but in truth leads the Obscura from her perch in the Cloud Spire, a glass enclosure that marks the highest point in the city.
Oh, I didn't know Rafine was female.
It took me a while to realize it, and I think it was from this
Okay.
description that I learned it a little while ago.
Yeah, because none of the stories are about them.
Correct. Edgewidar Akram?
Like any of the other bosses aside from like Jetmir kind of and Xander.
This is an awkward hand, but I think it's okay. The only thing we can't play is Venom Connoisseur. Our splash color is white, but we have it in the Shattered Seraph. So like turn 1 is Lackey, turn 2 is put the Seraph on one of the islands, turn 3, if we get a land in the first 3 turns, then we can play the Initiate. So I'm going to try this hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Amy approved.
Hypnotic Grifter is the turn 1 play. Okay. Lagrella the Magpie. Well, if we draw a green, this hand is good. If we don't, it's very awkward. No blocks this time. Take
Marcus says, beats face.
one. We tried. Speaking of beats face, take one. Trade back and forth. We'll end the turn. We can Shattered Seraph at the end of their turn. Pass to Kers. No blocks. No connive. Playing Obscura Initiate second main phase. Respect. Respect, I see you. Put this on one of them. Draw a land off the top. Okay, should have said untapped land, but it's fine. No attacks. Fine. I'll do it now. I feel like I'm cracking back anyway. They didn't give lifelink, so they have 4 mana to play an Inspiring Overseer. Kind of waited a while on that. Maybe they just drew it, but we drew the green. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. We only have 4 mana, so awkward. But let's play Lagrella and steal their lifelinker. Or possible lifelinker, I guess. Thank you. Broker's Hideout. They get a forest. Smart. We were both waiting for our forests. See that? We take 2. Echo Inspector. Holy shit. Well, their deck really knows that flying is good in this format, huh? 5th land means keeping Killshot up. We can drop the Venom Connoisseur. And pass. Okay. We're going to kill the Echo Inspector if that was a question, because they're presumably going to attack with both. Another Broker's Hideout to get another green, since they already have their double white. No, getting a 3rd white. Okay. Celestial Regulator, tapping Lagrella. Something has a counter, so she stays tapped down. Okay. And then attacking with both. Kill shot on the Inspector. Means we take 2. Okay.
Yeah. We take 2.
6th land. Jesus Christ, David. You alright over there?
I'm like, I'm saying something and being helpful.
Great. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. We will buy the Regulator's Silence so that we can mitigate some of this flying damage. Any land that we draw... Well, yeah. Any land that we draw gets us the Shattered Seraph next turn. Jesus. I mean, yes. Like, you can connive, I suppose. But, yeah, I gotta try it.
He says, does their whole deck fly? LOL.
I mean, if they're smart, it does. Flying's very good in this format. Okay. We're at 9. They're at 23. Broker's Charm. The fight spell to kill Agrella and give them back their other flyer. Means we did not draw a land, but we do have 6. So we can play Celestial Regulator. Somewhat irrelevant, but I'll tap down the Initiate. Play the Initiate. Okay. So right now we'll take 2 in the air, 2 on the ground. Maybe more if they connive. Wow, they actually did it. Okay. I'm very surprised. I'm going to block here, and I'm going to block here. I don't know what they have in their hand, but these are my best blocks for right now. I'm tapped out, so there's no, like, hiding anything. They actually know literally everything, because they know about the Lackey, they know about this. Of course, they had the Metamorphosis. That's probably fine. Okay. All right.
But is it a flying metamorphosis?
Yeah, it makes it into an angel.
Oh. Damn it.
Out of the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So we can still do it. Activate only as a sorcery, so sure. And pass. The Initiate gets bounced back to their hand, and we don't lose that way.
Land here.
No such luck. They have their own Lagrella the Magpie. Actually, that's not terrible. Oh, they get their stupid Rafine's Informant back, though, for more card draw. But we're still going to do it on
He says we might still be okay. Yeah.
So yeah, I can bounce Lagrella, get my creature back and block here.
Pass. Good lord.
Yeah, I can't. Like, it's got to be this. It's not great. We drew a land. Thank God we didn't draw. Oh, well, we get it. That's good. Sure, you connive. It enters with a counter on it. And the connive might let you have a counter as well. It does not. You discarded a land. Okay. Good. But it still enters with a counter. But now we block Obscura Initiate for Obscura Initiate, basically. Pass to block. Oh, yeah, because we can kill the Initiate and gain some life with the lifelink here. Because we have the extra 2 mana now. So I'll gain some lifelink. They can do the same, but I need it a lot more than they do.
Yeah.
Like 24 to 26 is a lot different than 5 to 7, so. We go to 3. We live. Of course. I mean, we needed it for the Shattered Seraph, but still. We gain 3 and go to 6. No attacks. We need the chump blockers. Okay. Oh, right. Lagrella comes down, steals our thing. We take 4, and we don't die. Surprising. Because we chump block the 4/3. Ah, okay. Well, I guess if you have it all, then there's not much I can do about that, I guess.
Thank you, Yujidar Akram. If I pronounced that wrong and you're watching this stream, leave a phonetic spelling in the comments.
Yeah. Wow.
Because sorry.
Wow. Okay. Stopping?
You can keep going if you want.
Going?
I don't
Sure.
care.
Whatever. That's fine.
We usually want to stop because we're usually hungry, but I'm not hungry this time.
Yeah, true. You made a very nice dinner tonight. I liked it quite a bit.
Yay.
There was never any doubt. That ring up here seems very,
unnecessarily large.
yeah. What's the word I'm looking for? Gaudy. And like it feels like it would get in the way.
Well, not if you don't do anything with your hands.
I guess. Yeah. _ otter. Okay.
His deck was really good, and we didn't draw great.
Sounds like us. Anyway, I'll keep this hand even though I don't have the white, but white's our splash, so that's probably fine. Windshield Agent plus Security Bypass is fun.
Windshield?
Wing shield?
Oh, okay. I was like, what?
The windshield, on a car.
You go to the car wash,
Yep.
and the guy who cleans your windshield is the windshield agent.
That's right. That's more like the guy from Safelight is the windshield agent.
Yeah.
Alright, so theoretically we could cast it out of the way.
And replaces.
That's correct. We could theoretically cast out of the way if they cast a green permanent, which they did not. Okay. Wing Shield Agent gets played. At least we try to. Fairy Vandal. Okay, congrats. I can't block it, but still. Gathering Throng. Early Gathering Throng, okay. Followed by 2 more Gathering Throng. It's scary every time. Okay.
Every time.
We drew the green.
Hey, Greg, where's Emilio at? I feel like we've been missing him the past couple streams.
So attack with the Wing Shield Agent. Submit 0 on the flying. It can't be blocked. We draw a card and discard a card. This stupid land. Give me white.
Haha. Probably playing Smash. Yeah, no, that's fair.
What else is new? That's alright. Let him enjoy it. Submit 0. I don't care. I can give this flyer flying. We connive. We draw a card. It's a 3-1, so we'd have to make them block with something.
Oh, he had a wedding this weekend. That's cool.
That is cool.
I hope he had fun.
Do I have to ditch?
So he might be sleeping. Yeah, that also sounds like something he would do.
I'm going to say Lagrella, and if I'm upset about it, or if I made the wrong choice, that's fine, but I don't know when I'm getting white, and I'd rather be able to play my spells.
Fair.
Maybe that's just me. If we draw white, we can play like Riveteer's Decoy and keep up Kill Shot, which is pretty nice. Ballroom Brawlers. Holy shit. Ugh.
Feels like run out of town, I think.
To discard? That was a thought. I can do that next time, I suppose. I'm at 8 already, and we drew our 5th land. So kind.
That was probably not it.
So shitty. No attacks.
Greg, we went to a Harry Potter themed party over the weekend.
We did do that, yes. Ugh, they have something here.
I was dressed as Luna.
Sleep with the Fishes on our best creature by a lot. First strike or lifelink? It's got to be first strike here. Yup. I mean, I can double block this Fencer and still lose.
Yeah, it was cool. Was Joe Harry? No.
I was trying to be Hagrid for obvious reasons, but it didn't really work out.
Yeah, we kind of just didn't really have stuff for it.
Still never drew the white, but we have 6 mana. So, out of the way one thing and draw a card and see what we draw. Pass. It's probably out of the way on Ballroom Brawlers as they try to go to combat. Speakeasy Server, gain 1,000,000 life.
That's fair. Yeah.
Before we pass to attackers, let's bounce the Ballroom Brawlers. And we drew the white. I absolutely knew we were going to draw the white there. Absolutely knew it. Ugh.
Thank you, _Otter.
Yeah. Okay.
He says you'd make a good Hagrid.
Thank you. It was more the outfit that like I just didn't have like tattered ass clothing or anything like that. The hair is fine. I could have made it work. I would have just gone to the party after not showering for like 3 days, and I would have looked exactly like Hagrid.
No, you would not. You just would have been disgusting.
Doobie Bunk. This hand also seems bad. God, I love this format so much. I really want to mulligan this a lot.
Maybe for Halloween he can be Hagrid.
Maybe.
I'm going to be Carol Baskin for Halloween. So...
This hand sucks dick. Okay, that's better. I'll keep it.
Dave says... Dave is here, by the way.
Yes.
Oops. He says defeat is only valid if you go to 20. To negative 20.
Yeah.
That's a nice way of looking at it. I like that.
All right, let's get rid of security bypass because we actually have creatures here. And any land gets us Reservoir Kraken, which is sick. There it is. Okay.
He says heart been lurking but couldn't let that slide.
No worries. I appreciate it.
And Dave's Snape costume was cool.
Very cool. It led to a lot of Snape impressions, some good, some bad, from multiple people. I'm not saying Dave's in particular. I guess that's fine.
Well, Snape is a little bit of a tough one.
Oh yeah.
Like some are easy. Like Hagrid is easy.
Yeah. All right. Let's play the Initiate. And we can follow it up with the Kraken. I'm hoping that, like, if they have some type of removal, they try to use it now. They don't. They have Jewel Thief. That's a solid one.
He says that wig is 1,000% dead to me. It looked poor. I'll say that.
All right, let's go to combat here. Attack for 2. Very good. Bouncer's Beatdown is very good with a Reservoir Kraken on the field, I must say. They have 4 mana available. So if they want to target it, they need something for 2 mana or less. They do not. They just play the Capenna Express. Very good.
We liked Claire's wig.
Yes. Very cool.
I feel like she should actually cut her hair like that because it looked good.
It did. Okay, so no white will live. This is an instant. Yes, and it's 3 mana, but if it targets a black permanent, it costs less. So I guess we'll play the Lackey, but I guess we'll go to combat first. See what they do.
He says, so swing all out each turn, right?
I mean, so far, yes, that's correct. Oh, please crew it. Please crew it. Yes. It resolves. Now, before blocks, it does. Take 8. Bam! Holy shit. And we get the Expendable Lackey post-combat. Amazing.
He says, my wife looks better with a beard and that hairstyle than I ever will. You can't grow a beard. And then he says, ha 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 ha, bam to the face. Greg says, LOL, boom.
Jesus. All right. We still only have 4 mana. Can we talk about this? Let's play... I guess we go to combat first. They're probably just going to tap stuff, but let's try it. Tap one of the Jetmir's Fixers to tap the Kraken and give us a fish. They don't. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, I'll kill 2 of your creatures, sure.
Oh my god, Joe, you should like cut your sideburns off and just have a goatee and then give Dave your sideburns and then...
Just give him my sideburns?
Yeah, so he can have sideburns and you can have a goatee.
I'm confused by how you think these things work.
Well, find out by doing it.
Why didn't I attack? Why didn't I attack with the flyer? Can we talk about this? What am I an idiot? I think I might be an idiot.
Greg's like, I think we're flying Kraken again. LOL.
We could, we could have if we had that Windshield Agent out. But we still have 4 mana, so let's go to combat. They have a 6/3 Trampler here. So let's just attack here and here.
Claire did look surprisingly good with the beard. I think it was just like a good beard drying technique. You know?
Well, and not for nothing, as we saw, it really just made her look... Not that this was ever a question to anyone, but it just made her look exactly like her brother. They just became twins that night. Like... All right.
He says, no, sure.
Yeah, this is...
Or like, not sure, maybe.
This is interesting, but I think we're okay. They still have nothing against flying, so we're just going to drop the Celestial Regulator, tap the 6/3, and swing in with the Decoy, I guess. The Decoy just gets blocked by Goldhound and dies, so maybe not. But let's play the white, play the Regulator, tap the 6/3. That gets Death Touch. I mean, they're at 8, we're at 18, so we probably just swing out regardless, right?
Feels like we're good.
Yeah, good. Yeah. I think so too.
Feels like we are God!
Maybe...
That I just get smited.
Smote, I believe, would be the word there.
Whatever.
It sounds wrong, but I think it's correct. So yeah, this is fine. The Goldhound lives. The Fixer doesn't. Why would you do that? We have Death Touch. Okay, whatever. No big deal. Anyway. Yep, it had Death Touch. So now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay, they had a flyer. Solid. Okay. Drawing. I was like, if it's a bounce spell, I feel really good here. But it's fine. Well, we will Wing Shield Agent first. Trigger for the Venom Connoisseur. Go to combat. And attack with both. Yup. It's not double strike. So we just kill their Goldhound. And our creature lives. And they go to 4. Spectacular. End the turn. Okay. Racer's Ring to draw a card. Good. Reeks of Desperation, which I appreciate. I always like seeing that. They have a land. Good game, they said. Good game.
Thank you, Doobie Bunk.
All right. Well, one way or another, this is our last game. The next game is our last game. Win or lose. So let's see how we do.
Greg says, okay, well, it's Flying Snake Lady. This game.
All right, so we got Skyclave Plunder randomly. We'll claim that prize.
Random.
All right, so we are currently 6-2. We will either end at 6-3 or 7-2. And either way, I'm totally okay with that.
Yeah,
this is
still pretty good.
This is great.
This painting is so cool.
Very cool. Agreed. All right, let's see how we do.
I'm gonna guess this is acrylics.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. I know you like acrylics, right? That's your favorite medium, or am I thinking of the pastels?
Oh no, yeah, chalk pastels.
Never mind.
Completely different from acrylics. But,
I remembered, sort of.
But if I'm painting, I usually use acrylics, not because I prefer it, just because that's what I had.
Okay, fair enough.
But it's been a great many years since I've painted, and it's something I'm not sure that I will ever get back to be honest.
Fair. Hammer Koth. They're diamond level players. A little scary.
Dave says, last game? Flip the table.
This is a decent opening hand. 2, 3, and if we get a land, 4, and then maybe later 6. But, I mean, this is great. They already mulliganed. Okay. Feels like we're in a good position. Let's keep it that way. And yeah, I mean, we used to say that these streams went until 10, but at this point, because we just push past it and we're our own bosses, we just do whatever the hell we want. Did you know when you stream, you're just your own boss?
I mean, that would be the case if we made money doing this.
Correct.
Which we don't.
No. But you can still be, like, kind of self-policing or whatever. Like,
Well, yeah. We can still do whatever we want.
Yeah.
It's just that we... Except the making money part. That's something we want that we can't do.
correct. At least not yet. We're trying. Okay,
Greg
so
says, let's go.
we're trying.
Seems like it never ends at 10. LOL.
Yeah, fair. Totally fair. Especially with our Nuzlocke streams, we just can't do it on Fridays. By the way, Nuzlocke this week, not on Friday at 8 p.m., but Thursday at 8 p.m. We had a conflict on Friday. It should be a one-time thing, but just so everybody is aware, that's all. Let's play this Kraken. They might misclick and tap their creature. I doubt it. Because we can just attack for 4 here and give the Kraken a shield counter as well. If they block, of course. But yes, so that'll be Thursday at 8 p.m., not Friday at 8 p.m. Every other stream coming up on will be on Fridays every other week, but this week it had to be Thursday. So Thursday at 8 p.m. instead. The Kraken can have a shield counter.
Can't wait for more?
Yeah, because for the Nuzlocke.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it as well. It was interesting last week. I hope people enjoyed it. I was afraid it might have been a little boring, but we did get a lot of encounters, and for people that like watching me draw land in Magic, you might enjoy watching me catch very bad-natured Pokemon for our thing.
Every Pokemon we catch has a nature that like defeats the purpose of the Pokemon.
It's trash every time.
It's so stupid.
Every time.
Dave says, because you actually did a Nuzlocke in a game that makes sense. That makes sense to do a Nuzlocke in, you mean?
Yeah, because
Okay.
Dave tried on a game that he was not familiar with kind of at all.
Okay.
And, I mean, look, I don't think it was unsuccessful. Not for nothing, right? Like, I think it was fine. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna...
Also, those photos for the Ace Attorney and the videos themselves are A+.
Thank you.
Thank you. We
Thank
love
you.
you.
We did 2 more of them today with me, and Amy is amazing at this. Amazing. The one that comes out this Sunday, well, the one that came out this past Sunday is my absolute favorite that we've ever done. But, oh, hell yeah. Okay, so we're going to do this first. We're going to Darling of the Masses on this, or not Darling, that's Darling. We're going to Shattered Seraph on that. Good. And then we can Kill Shot the Darling, I suppose? Does that make sense? Maybe it's the Roastmaster, actually. It's got 4 power, so we'll just kill that.
Yeah, Dave, the other Dave, literally said to me last night or the other night.
Saturday night.
He was like, I don't know, like, how'd you get these pictures to actually like look this good, like come out so close to the pictures from the game? And I was like, I have a lot of clothes, most of them don't fit, but for something like that, it doesn't necessarily matter if they don't fit. So I just have a lot of clothes, and I like that stuff comes to me quickly. And I think it's because I'm such a visual person. So like I'll see those pictures and those characters, and I'll kind of remember what they look like. And so like I'll have to come back and reference the picture to like get the details right. But the main aspects of it, I already know, and I'm like already formulating in my head, okay, it's going to be this, this, and this for my wardrobe. Now I just got to find them,
Do I do this? I guess any land gets us cleanup crew, which can destroy the Cabaretti Ascendancy. Darling of the Masses attacking gives them more creatures, so I think I'm going to put this on there. It still gives +1/+0 to the citizens, but at the same time, like, it stops that thing from attacking and generating more citizens, so...
Greg says, wait, Shattered, and then Kill Shot.
We couldn't. Oh, yes, that's what I did. Yeah, he's absolutely
right. Dave says, lol, Dave for the win. Yeah, I'm glad that we got to hang out with him and you guys, and then that you guys got to hang out with him and vice versa as well.
That's right. And then we'll see you this weekend as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be cool. Darling of the Masses the second. Holy shit. Nicely done.
Oh, Dave, I did ask Claire to bring water. So just be aware of that. Greg says, these freeze hard for them? What? Geez. They had 2.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so destroy target enchantment in the Cabaretti Ascendancy, just because otherwise they're kind of getting free card draw every turn. Now we get the opportunity to have this thing tapped down. They don't do it.
This feels hard for them. Okay.
Yeah, I like...
Sorry, type too fast. Yeah. Gotcha. Bring a single small bottle of water. Yes, one of the little tiny ones.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And you can drink like half of it on the way here.
Yeah. And there's just the one half of it left.
You can get here and like water our plant.
We brought
and
water.
Then yeah. I don't need to risk the Kraken. I just attack for 3 with the things that are literally unblockable and basically unblockable. We drew the land, but it's not white, so we can't play the Shattered Seraph. So let's go to combat and see if they do anything here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, I'm just going to do this again and see what happens. What happens is they can like deal 5 damage to... Oh, okay. They have the knockout blow for the initiate. That's fine. So they take... Oh, and they gain life. Forgot about that. Okay. So they go to 3. I could have swung out. I was afraid of what else might be in their hand. Maybe I shouldn't have been. Maybe I should have been. Who can say? I do have 2 6/6s, but...
Dave says, also, I have to reveal that Claire was supposed to help me find a sundress to wear. but we weren't able to get to the store for one. So next time.
Next time we hold a party where the dress code is sundresses. Hilarious.
Well, I guess I would still prefer that to the shorts that you typically wear, so.
Got him. That's funny.
Greg says missing land drops means hand is all spells.
Yep. All right. So they put sticky fingers on the Jetmir's Fixer, but they still don't attack. We got the Celestial Regulator, so we tap down the other Darling of the Masses and then swing in and kill them, hopefully.
Oh, Dave, you can wear jorts. You can wear, like, John Cena jorts.
God, Dave's thing all the time is all he ever wants to do is wear jorts.
Yep.
I know it for a fact.
He says, I'm going to wear pants for you. Claire read me the rules.
That sounds right.
Greg says, seems great.
Yeah, okay. So they did what I expected them to do, which was tap the hold for ransom creature. There's no trample on the 6/6, so they block it with the creature token, and they block the decoy with the Jetmir's Fixer. Oh, okay, vice versa. Fine. And they take 1, go to 2. Okay. Next turn, we have 2 unblockable fish and or a 2 powered flyer. So we will end our turn.
So, Dave, pants and no shirt.
Donald ducking it? No, that's the opposite. That's the opposite. Shirt, no pants is Donald ducking it. Or shirt cocking it, as some people would call it. Okay.
I heard Donald duck it.
All right, so Rakish Revelers gets them another 1/1, and they said good game. Good game.
Greg says, I'm going to guess head explode.
Yeah, well, they didn't concede, but they said good game. I'm not going to let this be a, whatchamacallit?
Style show off.
No, the white spell. 2 generic, 2 white, kills all our things and lets us go get land. So they say good game, we swing out because we're cocky, and then we lose. Whatever the hell it's called. Settle the wreckage. Yeah, I'm not going to let this be a settle the wreckage situation. I'll just attack with the unblockable ones.
Thank you, Hammerkoth.
We are 7-2. Done.
Settle the wreckage.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't need it to be one of those where it's like good game. So that we're like, oh, they said good game, swing out, and then they're like, oh, I had this thing. All your creatures die. We win now.
I have to say this card art looks pretty sick on the deck box.
Oh, you like it? The iridescent aria or whatever? Yeah. All right.
He says, boom, 7-2.
So 2,200 gems, 6 packs for a 1,500 gem purchase. It's pretty damn good. Let's see how many packs we have. We have 15. I guess we'll open 10.
Okay.
Let's do it. Okay. 2 mythics, one of which we had not gotten before because I don't pick this in draft for a reason. But still, that's fine. I love Soul of Emancipation. It's so gorgeous. Oh my god.
I feel like the one above it I haven't seen before.
The Devilish Valet?
Yeah.
Card's fine. Card's fine.
Oh, we have 2 of them right now.
What do you mean? Oh, there's one over here too. Yeah, yeah. And we have at least one other because it doesn't say new first on the top like this one.
But I feel like I've literally never seen it before.
Yeah, Fight Rigging is absolutely an incredible card. God, I love this card so much. And then Angel of Suffering is fine. I don't love it in limited at least. I'm sure there's a standard deck that could do something with it, or a constructed deck in general. Maybe it's a commander thing as well. But yeah.
No, I mean, somebody named Angel of Suffering doesn't sound like the funnest person to hang out with. Just a thought.
Maybe. But yeah, okay. Very cool pulls. I like it. So, as I mentioned, everybody, please don't forget, we have our stream this Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern, not Friday. Every other week, it will be Fridays. But this Thursday, the 16th, is when we will be doing that.
Marcus says, beats face. Well played, good sir.
Thank you all so much. That means a lot. Especially, like, I mean, you notice the 0 mythic deck got 7 wins.
Right.
The 2 mythic deck, which was 2 colors lightly splashing a third, got 1 win. 1 win. Arena was like, look, you used up all your luck on the mythics, and now we're going to screw you over with land drops and hands, like opening hands. But yeah, thank you very much. This deck was cool. I didn't have, like, our first couple of picks, I didn't have, like, a ton of confidence, because we were like, oh, well, we'll play black as our third color. Oh, no, it should be green. And, oh, well, I guess we'll add white, you know, like, so yeah.
Well, hey, I mean, that's just, educated pivoting.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you got to do.
Absolutely.
Because if you're not doing that, then you're going to end up with your 1-win deck.
If you're not doing that, then you're me in original Theros block when I first started drafting.
Oh.
And Aaron had to come over and have a conversation with me and say, like, you know that you passed all those Nessian Asps, right? That's like the best common in the set. There's nothing outside of like rare removal that can deal with it. And you passed like 3 of them. And I was like, but I opened this black rare. In pack 1, I opened like a black rare. And he's like, yes, but the people on either side of you were both in black, so you were never seeing any black cards. And I was like, well, I have these. It's like, yes, the shitty dregs of commons. Like,
oh my god.
Hey, look, it was when I didn't know how to play limited, man. That's what happens. So
Wow.
I passed like the best common in the set multiple times, overtaking shitty black cards because I wanted to force a rare that was probably passable. Like, it probably wasn't even like a mythic or anything insane. Like,
Greg says, LOL, that's how it works. Adjusting on the fly, reading the signals.
it's true. Good old draft, man. The thing that sucks is when you're drafting with people that don't know how to draft and you can't read the signals. But
yeah, because they're not real signals.
yeah, that was the only time that ever really happened to me was in one of the Masters drafts. I tell this story all the time, but there was a Masters draft that I did where, you shell out like $40 to draft or something like that. And you sit down, it might not be $40. Don't be like, oh, that store sucks. And it's not Champion that I'm talking about. It's not Greg's store. It was one up here where we live.
So that store does suck.
They do suck, yeah. But I sit down to play this Masters. I open up the first pack. It has like a passable rare in it, which I take. Pass the cards down, and everything I'm seeing, I'm like, I have no idea. I'm like getting nothing good at all. I'm like, I don't understand what I'm seeing here. What deck am I supposed to be making? Like, this format seems bad, based on this. The second pack I open, I get Gifts Ungiven in foil, I think. So like that's what I took as my first pick in pack 2 because it was like possibly money. Pass that stuff along, still seeing nothing good. Pack 3 was nothing good, still see nothing good. And I come to find out that there's like a young kid sitting to my right, so passing to me for 2 packs. And there's a young kid sitting to his right as well. And at the end of the draft, I'm looking through my pile of garbage, absolute garbage. And the kid to my right goes, I made a cool 5-color deck. And the kid next to him was like, really? Me too? And I'm like, well, now I know why I saw nothing. Because these 2 kids were just picking every cool card that they saw. And it was impossible for me to read signals because there weren't any. God, it was so frustrating.
Greg's laughing.
Yeah. It's like if it were a regular draft of like a regular set, I probably wouldn't have cared. But again, if I'm dropping $40 to draft, that sucks.
Yeah. Dave says, slap them, else they will never learn.
Yeah. It like
open hand across the cheek.
I think if I were like a little bit more of a dick, and maybe this isn't a dick move, maybe people disagree, but I feel like taking them aside and having a conversation with them about like, hey guys, by the way, like not putting it about me at all, but being like, hey, by the way, guys, like if you want, this is a better way to draft. Like, here's what you should be doing. Looking for what colors are available, blah, blah, blah. But like that wasn't the time to do it because I was just very tilted. So it was not the time for me to like try to have a meaningful conversation with young kids.
Dave says 5-color good stuff, just like the cakes, is a lie. What cakes?
It's a
cake.
It's a video game reference that you don't get yet.
I want cake.
I want cake. Oh.
I'm not a big cake person, though.
Cake is fine. Pie is infinitely better.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know what the deal is. Like, why does cake have to be the birthday thing?
There's my hot take. There you go, folks. I mean, when I was younger, I mean, you can ask my...
Pie. Make it pie. No, go ahead. Sorry.
No, it's fine. Read the comment first.
Have a great night, guys. Cake for the win. Dave says, if only there was a YouTube channel that people could turn to for MTG streams and content.
If only, man. If only.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say for gluten-free cake recipes.
I thought that at first as well, but yeah, we were based on the other part of the conversation. Yes.
Greg says both are great though. But I like ice cream cake too much.
Greg read my mind, because when I was younger, I didn't like cake much either. And so my parents, every time I had a birthday party, would have to go out of their way to try to get me an ice cream cake, because I preferred ice cream cake to real cake every time. So 100%, Greg, I'm with you on that one.
Yeah, I like ice cream cake too. And, but the thing is, they don't have flavors. It's like, well, vanilla and chocolate, that's it. So I actually learned how to make my own ice cream cake, and I made my own ice cream cake because then I could have coffee ice cream.
Hell yeah. That's awesome.
It was very good.
Yeah. And then when I was younger, or when I was younger, I was allergic to chocolate. And the Carvel ice cream cakes that are like, I mean, you just go to Carvel and buy an ice cream cake. It's super easy. They put the little like Happy Birthday Joe on it or whatever. Like, all of the Carvel ice cream cakes, literally all of them, had the chocolate crumblies in the middle every single time. And so it was either that we would get that birthday cake because it was easier, and then I just wouldn't get to eat the middle section of the cake. I'd have to like scrape it out and not eat it. Or my parents would have to like go to like a grocery store and like special order an ice cream cake or something.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what I'm saying is I was a pain in the ass child to have.
Yes. I was too, because I didn't like cake. We didn't really, we sometimes we got ice cream cake, but I didn't like cake. So for my birthdays, my mom would get creative. She would do different stuff. She made a trifle one time.
Nice.
So if you don't know what a trifle is, it's one of those really tall, layered pudding dishes. So you put pudding in there, you put, sometimes you put cake or like a spongy bread in there. You put like Cool Whip all over the top, like just massive amounts of Cool Whip on top. There's different fruits in there usually. You can kind of put whatever you want. Sometimes you can put like cookies in there, like vanilla wafers and stuff.
Lady fingers.
Yeah. She made that one time. She made different pies. She made I love the black forest pie.
Mm-hmm.
So we've had that a couple of times. I think we had strawberry rhubarb pie because I love rhubarb.
Amy does love rhubarb.
We had she used to make the apple pies kind of frequently because I liked the one with the crumbs on top. It was
God, yes, apple crumb.
Yeah.
Holy shit,
yeah.
That shit's good.
So she made that one quite a few times.
Did you sneak in at night after it was made and pick crumbs off the top and eat them in hopes that nobody would notice?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it was really more like I had it for breakfast the next day and ate a number of the crumbs off of the areas of the pie that I wasn't eating.
Mm-hmm.
But tried to do it in a stealthy kind of way. Like, oh, I can take like this piece over here and no one will notice.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one over here and then this one over here. So like I'm eating this slice and all the crumbs that are on there. And then I'm eating a bunch of the crumbs off of the rest of the pie as well.
And then if you have even more of an unhealthy relationship with food, which I mean, I have know nothing about, but if you have even a more unhealthy relationship with food, what you do is you like sneak into the kitchen after everybody's gone to bed and you like try to very quietly take the aluminum foil, aluminum foil off of the top of it out of the fridge and cut, like if it's already been cut into, you can't do it if it's fresh. But if it's already been cut into, you try to cut like a tiny sliver off of the side near where a piece has already been taken out because no one will notice.
Right.
No one will notice, and then if you do that like 3 or 4 times, now it's just really obvious that somebody took more out of it.
No, you do it twice. You do it once on one side and once on the other side of where the slice is. God, Joe.
Anyway, so
Oh man.
on that lovely note,
The crumb thing reminded me though of when I was a kid and we used to get those like little pizzas. They were like weird hoagie pizzas. They were like, you know what I'm talking about, right?
I mean, if I saw it, maybe the way you're describing it is I'm
like
going
those,
right over my
It's like
head.
those frozen pizzas where there's 2 in a box, but they're like literally like if you took a baguette and you cut it in half and then you cut it in half this way,
Yeah.
it would be like one of the, the bottom of the baguette.
Yeah, it's almost like a piece of
like
yeah. I get
the
it.
2 in there, and the pepperoni pieces were like these fat chunks of pepperoni, which I loved, and I would like eat the pepperoni off.
Don't say loved past tense like you wouldn't devour that today too.
I absolutely would, but I can't because they don't make those gluten free.
Yeah.
But they have those fat chunks of pepperoni on the top, and I would like eat them to like make them evenly dispersed on there because I wouldn't want to eat the pizza unless the pepperoni on top of the pizza was evenly dispersed enough. Like if it was clumpy, I couldn't eat it that way, so I had to eat the clumps off before I could eat the pizza. It was very stupid and weird.
Like I said, all of that aside, it's now time for the stream to end and Joe and Amy to go to bed. Like I said, hopefully we will see you again on Thursday for our next stream this week. And then otherwise, if you're just here for Magic, no shame in that. We'll be back next Monday at 8 p.m. as we always are, Eastern time, for more Magic Monday and more MTG Arena.
Good night, guys.
Good night, Craig. Take it easy. Thanks for stopping by. As always, we appreciate it.
See you guys next Monday.
Yes, absolutely.
We'll be here.
You know it. Hope everybody has a great week going forward, and either until we see you or next week.
Yes.
Until we see you on Thursday or next week. And don't forget, more stuff coming out on Video Games for All, here on Geek for All as well.
Dave says goodnight with a heart.
Good night, Dave. We will talk to you probably in between now and Saturday, and then we'll see you on Saturday.
Yeah. Looking forward to it.
And of course, our love and our best to Claire.
Yeah, as always.
Yes, 100%. So tomorrow, we have another episode of Pokemon Sapphire on Video Games for All. By the way, any of these channels that I'm mentioning, Video Games for All or Gluten Free for All, links in the description down below. And please do not forget to subscribe and ring that bell on any channel that you're on so you get notifications whenever any of our videos come out, or if you're on this channel, whenever we go live.
Marcus says rock and roll devil horns and a heart.
Awesome. Thanks, Marcus.
Good
Have a
night.
great night. Tomorrow is Pokemon Sapphire. Wednesday is more Final Fantasy VII, which we were talking about thumbnails. I fixed all the thumbnails for Final Fantasy VII. I didn't like them. I didn't think they were great, and it seemed like maybe our numbers weren't as good, possibly because of it. So I fixed all of them. They're all done differently. Every last one of them, from beginning to the end of the series that isn't even up yet. I had made original thumbnails for all of them. I redid all of the thumbnails all on Friday. Is that correct?
Yeah, you were kind of a beast.
It was insane. I did like 46 different thumbnails on Friday. So you can check those out. They're all new for all the Final Fantasy VII videos. But like I said, on Wednesday, new episode of that. And then on Sunday, a new episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney with more of those thumbnails that everybody really seems to enjoy.
Fun thumbnails.
Which warms my heart. I'm super glad everybody enjoys them so much. This Sunday should be fun. Like I said, Amy did a kick-ass job making me look like a character in the game, which I'm excited for you all to see. So definitely stay tuned for that over on Video Games for All. Like I said, if you're watching this live, link in the description down below. And if you're on the VOD as well, link in the description for Video Games for All or Gluten Free for All, like we were just talking about as well.
Or the channels tab.
Correct. But that is going to be the end of this particular stream. I want to thank you all so very much for being here. This was a great one.
Yeah,
I enjoyed tonight
it really
a lot.
was.
I really appreciate all of the conversation and the support. All of you are awesome people. And in fact, because you're all awesome people, Amy, you got some work to do.
Yes, I do. Marcus was here tonight because he's super loyal and he's here all the time. Dave Mann was here, and he wasn't just lurking tonight, so that was really special.
Well, he said he had been lurking and then came in to actually
Yeah.
chat a little bit, so we appreciate that too.
Greg was here, who dominated chat for a decent period of time,
Which I
love.
Yep.
And let's see what else we have. We have Jayanna was here. Love her. Love when she's here.
Right.
Erica, always here. Love
Fantastic.
her the most.
Yep.
Rich, it was good to see you here, man.
I always appreciate...
I think that's everybody.
Yes, I think so too. I always appreciate from Rich especially, but really anybody that does it. Like Dave did it towards the end a lot, but Rich does it as well. Just what you talk about, right? Pops in, says one or two things, and then whether he's still here or whether he pops out, regardless, we appreciate you being here for any and all of the stream that any of you are. Right. If you did not hear your name just mentioned of all the lovely people that we were thanking, it's just because we didn't see you in chat. But if you were here lurking and did not say something, we still appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Please don't ever hesitate to say something, but also please don't ever feel pressured to.
Right. But if you pop in and say, hey, I will shout you out at the end.
Absolutely correct. So that, as I said, is going to be the end. Seriously, huge thank you. Like I said, a lot of fun tonight. I appreciated the participation.
Yes.
And the fun and the good games and the good lucks and the advice on picks and plays and etc. But yeah, we will be back on Thursday, as I said, at 8 p.m. So definitely stay tuned for that. And that's right. I'm super looking forward to it. Hopefully, we're going to have to do some stuff this week, whether it's SSN, Misty, both. So stay tuned for that.
Big stuff.
Yes. And for now, from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, I have been Joe.
And I'm Amy.
And as we always say, in whichever video or stream of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.